Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Just
Hello.
Interesting stream. How's it going? Well, actually, first of all, we should say we've got some tragic and very bad news.
Yeah, slight
Robin, do you want to
elephant in the
reveal this?
room. There is no space. Well, there's no frame filled with a person next to us on the screen right now, but there should really be a gravestone.
That's pretty dark. Let's
It's
get rid
pretty
of
dark.
He
No,
doesn't
not
deserve his
gravestone.
tag on
A,
screen.
a
Goodbye.
dead broadband symbol, I think, is what we really should have. Yeah, like that. Yes, Martin will hopefully be joining us tonight, but he's having some technical difficulties. So we don't know when he'll join us, but hopefully it will be before the end of the evening.
Yeah, his
But yeah, how are
internet's
you doing,
down.
Alex? How are you settling in?
I'm good, yeah. As actually, people don't know yet. The podcast hasn't gone out, have they? This is all
Oh
new to them.
crap, yeah, I've
This is still
broken.
new to them.
Spoiled the
Yeah,
surprise.
yeah. I guess for those of you watching on Twitch, this is you get to find out first that I have moved house. Yeah, and I've not only moved house, I've moved up to Scotland. um, so yeah, that's pretty exciting news. I've been. This is like the second week now I've been here, and it's going well. Yeah, I mean, I can't say too much is different, to be honest. I've traded one set of four walls for another four walls, but it's
Yeah,
good
it does look
to.
like a slightly different shade of beige.
Yeah, well, actually, is it really? It doesn't look as exciting, but I do have one thing that I want to reveal to people.
Yeah.
I've gone full gamer since we've, started this Twitch channel. Have
Oh,
some RGBs. Messed that up. Never mind.
GBs, red, green, blues, or RBG, which is a red, blue, green
Yeah, Connor
role
the
playing
Duncan.
game.
Let's go. Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, peas wad.
Peace what's in the
Marianne
chat.
HRK has said it's always so weird to hear the full theme and not just the first few seconds. Yes, yes,
That's
it
so
is.
true. Yeah.
When Alex set up the first live stream, well, the last time we did this, looking at all three of us on the stream together, and started the countdown, and Martin and I were both like, "What tune is that, Alex? What did you what did you pick?" And you were just like, "It's the theme tune." It's like,
It's
"Oh yeah, oh yeah,"
it's the one we use. Yeah.
not just that one bar. Yeah.
Exactly.
So what are we doing today, Alex?
Well, Robin, we are going to be continuing the saga that is Fast and Furious Crossroads. You've got a Corona. Why don't I have a
Do
Corona?
you have a
I'm
Corona?
such an
Yeah.
idiot. I've got just a
Alex.
stupid, delicious, gluten-free beer.
Oh well, there you go.
But it's very
I
nice.
I have a stupid gluten-free beer. It may be delicious. I don't know.
Um, Let us know, everyone, in the chat, by the way, how the stream is, if this is all going okay,
Yeah.
like audio-wise, if there's any issues. Let us know, because we're still new at this, obviously. So, yeah. Cool. Well, shall we dive straight into it, Robin?
Yeah. Before we do though, maybe a little recap for the benefit of those who missed the last stream. How far did we get, Alex, into the incredible story and gameplay experience that is Fast and Furious Crossroads?
If you're asking me to recap what we've experienced so far, I have no idea. There's we had that first mission where
Yeah.
Vin Diesel, you were playing as Letty, weren't you? And they were chasing this guy,
Oh, in
and
this kind of tank style vehicle.
there were these like ancient bandits that had access to nuclear missiles.
Yeah.
And the ancient bandits, I can't remember their names, but they seem to be the bad guys. Gem
Yeah,
City
the
Record
Discount
Collector.
Illuminati, I think. Yeah.
Oh, Simon, thank you so much for following us.
Oh,
What are we on
wow.
now, followers? I feel like this
This is
stream,
mad.
let's dedicate. We're not going to come off of this stream until we reach 100 followers. How about that, Robin? You up for that?
I'm behind you every step of the way.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how
Maybe
that
not.
goes. That's 13 followers to gain. I'm not sure that will happen, but we'll see. But what I do remember is that we've got we're not playing as Letty and Dom. We're playing as Michael Burnham from Star Trek Discovery and some other person, and their names are like Stone Cold or something.
Yeah.
Kind of punny name.
Stone and
Yeah.
Cold.
And their
Steve
mechanics.
Austin.
And their best friend in the world, who they just met at the beginning of the game, was killed, I think. And that's where we stopped.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's it. That's it. Cool. Well, I
that's
think
what I remember.
that's as much as a recap as you're going to get, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's fast cars and lots of family. So here we go.
So much family. Some might say too much.
So, yeah, you'll have to bear with me. I've got a controller now this time, so hopefully the controls might control a little bit better. But we'll see. Can you hear that in the chat? The gameplay. Is it?
I can't. I don't think there is any sound coming through from the game, right?
Oh, that's odd.
Well, Connor the Duncan says transition, smooth as F. So yeah, it was. That was a very nice.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been working on this little transition.
Woo!
That's spent all week on that. No, I haven't really.
Yeah, but didn't we have this problem last time with the game? There was like no music on the game menu or something. Was that a thing?
In fairness, it has been up for a while, so maybe the music has just run out. It's timed out. That could have happened.
Okay, well,
let's
maybe
and see.
Let's go into the game maybe, and then see if there's any audio. If there isn't, we'll just mess it with our OBS. It's probably got it switched off accidentally. Nothing much procrastinating on working on an article. Ooh, what article is that? Gem City Record Collector. Okay, yeah, there's no in-game audio.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me try and fix that.
Let's perform this. Okay. No, I pushed. I have a habit of doing that. We're going to narrate this whole game.
Cam, honey, this is all on me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, new guy. Oh, Letty. You set us up. Where are we?
Now, whoa, wait a second.
Did you cut a deal with Interpol?
I'm never forgiving you for this. You're done.
Look, we're helping Interpol with... Oh, that's your character.
Oh, wait. Oh, look, we're helping Interpol. Oh, okay, I missed that one. And was killing Sebastian part of the plan? We were trying to save him, just like you. Who is we? Oh my god, this is you, Robin. Dominic Toretto?
Dominic Toretto? Hold on. The two of you are working for Interpol? How is this even possible? Oh, that's not Dominic, that's Lixit.
A favour for who?
Nobody you know.
Oh wait, this is me.
Cool.
Tadakul, that was it. That's the bandits.
Yeah.
Okay, I should probably try and fix this.
Super scary, so why did you help us rob them?
We wanted to force Kai to show himself. You...
This is terrible.
No, she's right. Kai, the man in the Mercedes. We were just mosquitoes he was swatting away.
Ooh, I like the
Do you think Mercedes sponsored this game?
Kai likes to keep his foot soldiers close and his enemies closer.
You want revenge, we want justice. Interpol wants information. I feel like doing this, performing it, I'm actually getting more of the story than ever.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. I take this to the next level. Yeah. This is all Interpol can afford. I'm getting tetanus just looking at this place.
We're in the middle of the Moroccan desert. Not many 5-star accommodations around.
Wait, we're in Morocco?
Oh, that was it. They were stuck in Miami. Was it Miami?
How did they not know they're in Morocco? How did they not notice going to Morocco?
Wait, we're in Morocco? Yes, that was where your airplane ticket said it was going to. And, you got off. Do you not remember this? We were both there.
Our drones have been getting shot down over blah, blah, blah. A data center we know has links to his organization. Oh man, this is so far away from the first film.
I am. Oh, Peaswald says, so why did Alex move to Scotland? Why did I? Because Scotland's a lovely place. It is. Yeah, and also my girlfriend got a job up here, so.
Home of the brave, land of the free.
Exactly.
Gem City Record Collector says his article is about Dracula, the novel, and biopower, a fancy cultural philosophical term for capitalist institutions that focus on health and population control.
Those are two very separate topics.
Yeah.
But that sounds really interesting, though.
Themes of biopower in Dracula. Is that the title of the article? I love Dracula, the novel, by the way. Are you a fan of it? I bloody love that book.
I've never read it. But
I really recommend it.
I'll add it to my list.
Yeah. And Connor the Duncan says, "Congratulations on the move, Alex."
Thank you, Connor. Thank you very much. That's yeah. No, I was really worried about it. It's such a long way to go, and with everything, like moves are okay in the lockdown. Like we've checked and everything, and it's an okay thing to do. But finally we're in the game. I'll try and
you just drift backwards.
Yeah. But everything went smoothly in the end, and it was all okay. Yeah. So yeah, I was really, really fortunate about that. Okay, so game. Where is the audio coming from?
Ooh, Gem City Record Collector says his article is arguing that the good guys in Dracula are able to defeat Dracula because they are agents of biopower.
That sounds really interesting.
Controversial. Is the way you phrased it, capitalist institutions that focus on population control, sounds like a very evil thing. Biopower sounds evil the way you've defined it there. So I feel like having the heroes of Dracula be biopower is not good. Captain Wesker 12 says, "Have to go. We'll watch this archived later." Oh, thanks for popping in, Captain Wesker. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, I'll catch you later.
I'm going to try restarting the audio and see if that does anything. So bear with us very briefly, and we'll be back in 1 second. Well, not literally 1 second, audio? In about 10 seconds. And you get to see the amazing technical difficulty screen, so bear with us. Okay, how are we looking? Is that any better? Doesn't seem any better, does it?
Seems to change much, yeah.
Hmm.
But again, we're on a pause menu, so it's possible there is no sound.
The only thing that's changed is... Oh, that's a good point. Let's have a go. No, the only thing that's changed is I plugged in the controller, so maybe that did something.
Well, yes, last time you were using the keyboard, weren't you?
Yeah, has that done anything? Had any impact?
Connor the Duncan says, "Well, that was pleasant." Yes, it was. I like that music. A bit of Muzak tunes for the road.
Yeah. I don't know why the audio is not coming through on the chat, on the game.
If anybody's interested, we are using OBS for this rather than Streamlabs. So any tips, welcome. Seems to be the running gag in our live streams. There's always a bit of a hitch with the audio.
The first one went off without a hitch, no problems whatsoever.
Great, actually,
this was fine just a moment ago.
Yeah, we had to balance the game audio with our voices, I think, the first time. And then my first stream, I had that horrible echo. Martin had the same problem with his, although he had bigger problems. And then I think my second one was all right. But I didn't get the levels right. I think my game audio was too loud. But today, solved that problem by having no game audio whatsoever.
I know, yeah. I don't know what's going on. We may just have to eventually just start playing and carry on our amazing narration over it. I guess.
Reading the subtitles. You're in for a treat, people. You're in for a treat.
Yeah.
Peaswad, are you using Streamlabs? No, we're not
using Streamlabs OBS. No, we probably should be, to be honest. That's it seems.
Yeah, you're a Streamlabs guy, aren't you?
Yeah, would you recommend it? Yeah, all the audio settings are coming out right. Not sure why.
Is it on monitor and output?
Sorry?
Is it on monitor and output?
It is, yeah. I'm going to quit the game and reload it because this could be a Fast and Furious Crossroads problem. Because, to be honest, that is a very Fast and Furious Crossroads thing to do. It's not the most technically sound thing. So, yeah, let me try that and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll keep talking. So we don't know where Martin is, actually. We just contacted him, but all we got was a kind of broken, static-y message. The kind of thing you hear in horror movies. Like, internet, trying to get through.
Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, exactly. So we think he's alive. We're not entirely sure. his child may have eaten him. I know that his child is a hungry beast and needs feeding.
He's on an ayahuasca trip.
Yeah, he is.
Yes. Oh. How about you guys in the chat? How have your weeks been so far? Anything exciting happened? What's the most exciting thing that's happened to you this week? I feel like we're talking to each other, but really, this is the benefit of Twitch. We should be talking more to you. How have you guys been? Okay, I'm just reloading it now. We could see if anything's happened. Oh, I can hear something. Hear it now.
Ooh. Okay.
There we go. Although now it's not. Oh, there we go. Can you guys hear that?
I can hear something, I think.
Something's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming through on the stream too. Nice.
I can't believe I was right, and that was a technical problem with the game and not with us.
We were giving too much credit, too much benefit of the doubt to this game.
I changed nothing in OBS. Nothing. Nothing in my audio settings. I was just turning it off and turning it on again.
Man. Thank you, everyone, for your for your patience.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Now we can get into this game. Although I feel it's going to start with a cutscene again, and we're going to see the actual.
Can we skip it? We can skip a cutscene, right? Press enter to skip.
Oh yeah. It's not coming up with my...
HP UK says, yeah, boys, ready for the absolute shitfest of Crossroads.
Here we go.
Have you played it? Do you know what's coming?
Here we go. Wait, has the audio come off again? Turned off again?
Yeah, I can't hear it now.
Oh my gosh. What the hell? Oh, do you know what that was? That was because I plugged in my controller just then to play it. So that must be messing it up, in fairness. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why that would do it, but
is it like redirecting the audio to output to the controller so that it's not going through the speakers, which is what the input for OBS is?
Maybe, quite possibly, maybe. Okay, lesson learned. I'm not going to do that again. Let's restart it one more time, and then we'll be good to go.
Ooh, Connor the Duncan says, girlfriend and I went down to Boston the other day and walked around, went to the Cheesecake Factory for the first time. Generally impressive food. The Cheesecake Factory. I've never heard of that. Is it just do cheesecakes, or do they do...
I've always wondered about the Cheesecake Factory because it's something that's appeared in like US sitcoms and stuff as, I'm just going down the Cheesecake Factory. I was in Step Brothers as well, but as someone from the UK, I have no idea what that is. It sounds like a magical place that just sells cheesecake. Sounds great.
Yeah, what kind of cheesecake did you have?
I'm sure it's not just cheesecake.
HP UK says, Alex and Robin, just remember, family. It's true.
Family. That's all that counts. That's all that matters.
Cheesecake Factory famous for having a huge menu of all sorts of food with no theme other than desserts. Woo! Got a follower. HP UK following. Woo!
Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm missing out. You do have some great fast food, restaurants over there in America. Like Taco Bell. I want to try Taco Bell. It would not be the same in the UK.
There is a Taco Bell in the UK, isn't there?
In Nottingham? Was it Nottingham? I think it was.
I think it was, yeah.
And that's, for anyone who's a US viewer who doesn't know the significance, Nottingham is a city in the middle of the country famous for nothing. Most famous.
Martin has just
joined.
Gosh.
Martin has joined.
I'm so sorry I pushed you into this.
And as you can see, that has now messed up our beautiful faces. So we're going to...
You've messed up completely.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right.
No, it's okay.
We've seen this cutscene. Yeah, we are live.
We're live. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Hi, Martin.
So as you can see, I'm going to have to put our screens back. So I'm going to leave you with our lovely technical difficulty screen for 1 second. And yeah, we'll be back in a second. Hello, we're back. We are back, aren't we?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
There we are.
So yeah, we just had to make a few changes. But yeah, as you can see, welcome Martin. How's it going?
Hello. Yeah, no, not too bad. Not too bad at all. As I say, a few tech issues, but my internet's been playing up all day, like an idiot it is. So hopefully we're sorted now, and we can
Oh.
enjoy the wonderful, beautiful Fast and Furious Crossroads.
Well, you're lucky. We've had some technical problems ourselves, but they seem to
Many.
be working out as we go. So I think we're ready to jump in anytime now.
Fingers crossed.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I want to watch that cutscene again.
We're well past the cutscene now.
Ooh, Connor the Duncan wants to know if I have a beverage of choice tonight. Oh no, Martin. Rejected. Rejected.
Yes, I do. I do actually. I can't. Oh God, I can't remember which one it was. But this is it. This is the color, a kind of goldy color, and it's from a Estonian brewery, I think. So a little bit different. Yeah,
Have to
something
pay
unique.
quite
It's
a
an
lot.
IPA. An IPA.
Pay a pretty penny for a European import.
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah.
Post Brexit, yeah, not too bad. What about you, Connor? Anything good on the menu, so to speak?
Ooh, favorite beer styles.
Favorite beer styles?
Yeah. What's your favorite beer
what
style,
one's-
Martin?
What's Corona? Because that.
That's a lager, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's a light lager,
It's a light lager. Yeah.
Mexican style lager.
I mean, it says beer on the label.
Cerveza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can see that.
Oh yeah.
Beer.
So
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not a beer. It's not a beer.
Technically a bit. Favorite beer style? I do like a good imperial stout, so a strong stout. I don't mind stuff with kind of flavors in and that kind of thing, but I prefer to go the kind of traditional roasted stout using a lot of roasted malt, nice and strong. Something like that's pretty good. IPA's up there too.
Yeah, IPA.
IPA.
Solid choice.
If I'm feeling funky, maybe a double IPA.
Oh.
Bit stronger. Yeah. So, but all beers. I like everything.
Yeah.
All
Martin likes
styles.
anything.
I don't mind
Martin likes pretty
sours.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like pretty much everything.
Yeah. I'm not very good with I'm terrible with stouts. I'm not good with dark beers. They're a bit
Okay, yeah.
heavy for me. But
Yeah.
I do a good ruby beer can be very nice.
Okay. Yeah.
I had a phase of loving honey beers, not mead, but
Yeah.
there's like a raft of beers based on honey, and I went through a phase of really liking those, but I think I went off it. Had a bit too much of that.
It can happen. You have too much of a good thing, Robin. Did too much of a good
Yeah.
thing.
It's been a while. now.
I feel
How
like
many
I'm a
bees
bit
do
of
you
a
reckon
beer.
it takes to make a bottle of honey beer?
How
How
long
long
do you
do you
think
think
it
it
takes?
How many bees?
How many bees? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Only one with an RS.
HP UK says, guys, you should do a drink stream going through your go-tos. And I think that's an excellent idea.
Well,
if we
I've got
just
ano- I've got-
slowly got drunk on stream, that'd be
Well,
amazing.
I've got another
That'd
one.
be great, yeah.
Another one lined up. I've got this bad boy.
You got one
What's
lined
that?
up.
Siren?
This one, Siren Broken Dream. It's a breakfast stout, so it has coffee in it, and it won Beer of Britain 2017. I want to say.
Nice.
That's a nice one.
Very nice.
Should turn Fast and Furious into a drinking game. Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. What are the
Yeah.
rules? Let us know in the chat what the rules are.
Every time there's a car on screen.
So just constantly. There's a car. There's several, there's 3 cars on screen right now.
That's 3 drinks.
I think that. Well, I mean, to be honest, anytime Vin Diesel's on screen should be a
Yeah.
rule because he's only been on screen like twice so far in the
That's
game.
true, actually. It's quite significant, yeah.
They're paying him by the minute, weren't they?
I think so. Yeah.
So yeah, you got to expect that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Gem City Record Collector is drinking cold brew coffee.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
And I'm going up to 4
Important
a.m.
choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and welcome Battle Pants. Battle Pants, sorry.
Soundwave. Oh, HP UK. Soundwave up here. Yeah. That's also Siren, isn't it? Soundwave is the one with the purple can, I think. Yeah, it's nice. I like that one. It's a good one, an IPA. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Shall we play some game?
We're
probably
delivering
should,
something.
shouldn't we?
I'm not sure what we're delivering or who or why, but
We're
delivering.
in Morocco now, though, so that's good to know. I actually can't remember the controls.
HPUK's
oh
got
my
variety. Oh, what did you just do?
I forgot that was what that button did. Like, it controls so badly. I can't tell you how badly this controls.
Was that some kind of, was meant to be some kind of drift?
It's like a shove, like a shunt.
That's
the
ridiculous.
combat.
What in a car would make it
like
do
that? That is terrible.
I like the
So it says
graphics,
we're
though.
delivering several cases of IPA. That's what we're doing.
Shove the cars.
Saw what he was like.
Shove the
It's pretty. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
Look
using
this up,
the
got us a
taste.
great
I think it's
deal.
decent.
No, the desert's the best thing so far, I think. The heat wave bit going up.
Yeah,
That's not
that's
bad.
cool.
And what,
Pretty
you
good.
deserve to die for
There's
that?
not too much
Damn.
detail, I guess, in the desert, is there?
No,
That's the thing.
that's not what
Well,
I'm
that
saying.
is the problem.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
can
God.
repeat elements quite easily.
On an empty road, I crashed into something. That's how good I am at this game.
It was an obstacle. It was there to challenge you. Alex.
Oh, Connor's given us some rules. What are they?
Okay.
What's wrong? A bridge.
Vin
with a
appears.
way
Drink when the
below
vin
us. Come take a
appears.
look.
Number 2, when there's an explosion.
Just go
Number
slow.
3,
Please,
mission
that's all this
failure.
thing can do anyway.
Okay, those are some good rules actually. I
Actually,
think we
that's
should.
pretty good rules. Yeah.
I think we should go to
Questions.
that.
Realized.
Are we talking drink once
No,
when Vin appears,
I
2 times if
gotcha.
there's an explosion, and 3 if there's a mission failure?
Oh.
Oh,
Or are
okay.
we talking those are the 3 things?
I think you know what's the right one to do, Martin.
Talking makes you feel better, then keep doing it, but I don't have to listen.
Maybe we
Of
should
course, we
focus
need to
on
drink
the
anytime they mention family. We need to salute me familiar.
Oh, true. Yeah, yeah.
Anytime family's mentioned.
Yeah.
In ideal situations, that would be a shot, I think. But I think it's a bit too complicated to set up shots and beers.
Ever
right now.
stop to
Yeah.
think about how weird this
On a
is?
Thursday
Shoving.
night.
Which part? Driving across the desert to
You do some more
infiltrate
shoving.
criminals'
Whoa,
secret
rockfall.
data layer, or
No,
Whoa.
the Dom
I
and
love how
Letty.
calmly they're talking despite
When
all
we
this
were
stuff.
running the street races, we were doing all we could to avoid.
Colin
Where's-
Duncan
where
says
are
they
those
were
coming
intended to
from?
be
Crazy to think
compounding
that they're
drinks,
now
but they can be.
when I met Letty back in LA, it was all pretty vague that her street racing days were making.
There's nothing like.
Rumors are
There's
that
nothing
Dom
fun
went to
about
jail.
Just
And
driving.
There's
yeah.
so much like
Then I also heard
good
they turned
stuff
up
in
a street racing
Fast and
run.
Furious. Why have they made
Now they're
this
working
into?
with Interpol.
How has this made the car
All
into like
together,
this
and I
very
think
short
they
game?
Yeah.
presumably with
In games in
the
general, are you a
favor.
fan of
That's a pretty
missions
sweet
like this
deal.
where you just
Really?
like
You do
open
the
world
same?
games do this a lot,
Traveling around
where
the
you're
world
just
taking
driving
down
and the
bad
characters
guys?
talk.
Sure,
No,
sitting in
no,
the
I'm
garage
not.
playing
I hate that so
Yeah.
much. Like,
Always the
like,
rebel.
to be honest, I think it's a big problem with. Yes, I know. I crashed into a boulder. Very funny. I think it's a problem with like Rockstar games in particular. Like,
Yeah.
Don't shit on Rockstar games.
I do. No, this is my
But no,
controversial
but-
opinion.
There's the van.
Oh,
we
there
should
it is.
replace
Okay.
But the
We gotta
driving,
disable it before it gets
well, I
to
can only
the
imagine, but the driving will feel
Hold
better than
tight,
this,
might get a little
even though
rough.
this is a driving game. And I imagine that the dialogue, well, the dialogue in Rockstar is actually quite good and funny and well
Voice
written.
acting, yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Oh.
And in fairness, the games look so good that it's
These constant turns are gonna make me hurl.
almost
Sorry, I'm
worth
trying to
it. Sorry,
keep
I'm
it
just
safe.
trying to pay attention to
Suspension's
this
pretty much
van.
non-existent.
I bet GTA 5 didn't
These
look
roads
much
are like a
better than
minefield.
this, though.
Just
back
get
in
us
the
there
day.
in one piece.
Yeah, but I
don't
mean
wanna
that's
even look
nearly
at the drop
a
down.
decade old now.
Just
isn't
like-
it?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Was it like 2013, was it? Was that about
Yeah,
right?
2013.
Oh gosh, is that long ago? I still haven't played it. I've got my 360 copy.
Are you
waiting
ever
to
going to
be
play it,
played.
Robin?
Never
Because
played
like
it.
that's,
Probably never. No.
I can actually call you out, Robin, on this stream, because you've still got my Red Dead Redemption 2.
Dear,
No.
sorry, do you want it back? Do you want it back?
No, it's fine. I don't
You can
think
have
I'm
it back.
ready to jump into it.
I've only played the first hour and a half.
Oh, look at the health. I'm so gonna die. How am I gonna die on this mission? What am I even doing?
Just
they diff-
failing to avoid the least stable landscape in the world.
I can't remember. Were there difficulty levels on this game?
No, there's not. Actually, I say that. I'm not 100% sure. Yes.
Sorry about the
Whoa.
jokes,
It's on hard.
Should be nearly at the data center now, though.
Oh, nice. Oh, you did it.
So
Oh.
far, so
Guess you
good.
could still
Oh my
die.
gosh.
Those are
Been
rough.
alerted.
I just cannot crash into anything. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Stop, stop, stop.
Oh, even the rock falls are doing you harm.
It doesn't regenerate.
Oh my god.
Gosh,
Oh my gosh.
If you die,
Okay,
you're
now
gonna
this
die
is
in such a
actually
pathetic
there's some
way.
stakes here.
this is rough.
Okay, you're past the rocks at least.
Ugh, jeez, something stinks in here. Like
See,
someone
in the
stuffed a
GTA
corpse
mission
in
now,
one
a
of
whole
the
load of
side
cars will come
panels.
along and be like fighting you.
Okay.
People in
Pretty
cars
close.
would appear.
Ready?
Yeah. And it would
Sure
actually
hope
be
Interpol knows how to
fun.
make a good fake ID.
So,
I'm more worried about my Arabic.
But no,
I
I
said
do
I
think
didn't
that's
wanna die
like,
in Barcelona,
oh
but I
god,
don't
oh my
want to
god.
die out here in the wasteland
That's-
either.
Yeah, take it slowly, Alex.
Sorry. Okay, drive steady.
I like
First
games
sign of
that I
trouble
kind
and
of
you
don't
turn
have
this
the
thing around and head back to Dom.
the time anymore for like massive open world games, or it's like a super heavy commitment. If it is, it has to be really fun. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like GTA, as amazing as the open world is, it's kind of like you could almost just cut the open world out entirely and just have the story missions, and it would
Yeah,
make
you
sense.
can do.
Yeah.
You can kind of play like that if you want to, can't you?
Yeah, but you still have to drive to each run. Like there should be an option in the game if
Yeah.
you don't want to do that, just to play through the story.
Yeah, I guess. So.
Possibly.
Yeah, Connor the Duncan says hearing the dialogue on these kind of missions really does enhance the experience.
Especially when me and Robin are acting it out.
That was terrible.
You missed that,
Good,
Martin,
Alex.
but that's...
That was my performance. Was
No, I missed that for sure.
Ooh. Look at the reflections in that car. Come on, man.
Can't-
Yeah.
Robin, you're giving this too much credit.
To be fair, that car did look quite good. That camera does not.
Oh,
Again, I think the character models are good too.
are they trying to sneak something in here? That's what they're doing. And that's why we had to take
Yeah.
out the actual one.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Everything's
Things are
explained.
making sense, yes.
Oh, he's having a look.
That was a she.
Oh yeah.
Hecky.
Of course, she knows Arabic. Did we miss something? Does she know Arabic? Okay.
She just... who doesn't?
Canudra completa.
That was good Arabic. Weren't they speaking Spanish in the previous level? How many languages does this
We were in
spawn?
Barcelona, weren't we?
Yeah.
That's a prerequisite for being part of Dom's team. You've got to be, bilingual.
Yeah. Well, as we know, his brother
Good
speaks
to see a sister
100
in
languages
charge
or
for
whatever.
once. So they're
As a super
progressive.
spy.
Oh, yeah.
Feels so much better.
That's a weird detail that they added in that, isn't it? It's like, along with the list of his accomplishments, it was like spy, assassin, bilingual. Where are we going?
Okay, this is your
Well,
stop.
actually, Robin, this bit
There
of the
are
game
some
does look a
beanie
bit
cameras
better.
here, so jump out,
After a minute.
fly
you.
past the back of the
Thank you.
building, and then get out of sight. Got it.
Connor the Duncan says, where do these games lie in the grander Fast and Furious canon?
Okay.
That's a very good question. I don't know. I think this is after the most recent film. I think this is after Fast and Furious 8, before
Yes.
Fast 9.
Because Letty and Dom are married in the game, as in they're wearing the white matching outfits that signify their marriage,
Almost in.
which happened
Careful. Careful is
at the
my
beginning of
word.
8, didn't it?
Handful.
You've watched the films, Robin,
That
haven't
was
you? I'm
deserved.
so proud of
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
know when you finish the hack. I've got to go deliver this.
I watched
package,
half of the
but I'll
first
swing
one.
around and pick you up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What
Only
did you
half.
think?
It's
Only
like-
half.
I fell asleep watching it. So yeah, I mean, action
is it?
packed.
Uh,
A lot of
have a
kind
problem.
of 90s girls and crop
But
tops
don't
too.
worry about
So
it, focus
if
on
that's
the
your thing,
download.
then
I'm even more worried.
Oh,
now.
it's-
I'll take care
It's
of
so turn of the century with all
It
the
is, it really is.
and the spike
Very-
things and the flared jeans and the crop tops. Yeah,
yeah,
it's brilliant.
yeah.
It's
I
good.
watched-
It's good.
I watched a video on what the kind of appeal of Fast and Furious is, why it's so like largely popular, and I think and they had like quite a good insight. They said it was because they're essentially Pirates of the Caribbean films. They're basically like pirate films. All of his crew are pirates. The road is their open seas,
Oh,
and they're just
That's an
trying to
interesting comparison.
they're just trying to get freedom essentially.
That does sound like
Here we
dialogue
go,
from the
shot
film.
3.
Yeah,
road
they're just
to
trying
Melbourne.
to go home. They're just trying to go
My
home as a
cover's blown,
tagline for
and I can't make it back the
Fast
way I
5.
came. What?
I want to say.
I'm gonna circle around the perimeter
Didn't
and
they-
try to
can't
get
they
you
just
out
drive
that
home?
way. How's the download?
No,
I'm
Martin,
done.
because they're international
Okay, I'll figure
terrorists
something
and they're
out.
wanted
Cam, they
by
know
the
we're here.
FBI.
They're not
Get out of here
terrorists.
now. Already on it.
No, but like,
Yeah, they're
I think
internationally
he's
wanted
alive.
criminals. Oh no, they're under fire.
oh,
How it's going down.
Of course. This is what I learned about. Whoa!
why can I not speed up? Switch to
What is this
cam.
place?
Oh,
Some kind of military compound?
no,
They're
that
shooting
did not help
people.
with that.
escape through the solar array.
Oh, this is. She got out the van, the delivery van, and now she's
nice.
stolen a little armored jeep.
Yeah, he's playing as two different people.
I'm distracting the shit out of them, Martin.
Ugh, this is like a corn
Oh, this looks fun.
There's gotta be a
What was that about?
I got like sandwiched between them.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Explosion. That was a drink.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't drink right now, but
Take them up.
thank you for the
Just got
follow.
a
That's
Shy Denise is following.
Oh, thank
hearing
you.
Orson Welles through
That was
all of
another
this is amazing timing. So thank you for that. Oh, here we go. Yes.
I think we had two
Oh.
explosions, so I had 2 drinks. Whoa, kill that car.
Amazing that this is essentially a race, isn't it? Just around a
What a
track.
violent combat race.
Concrete wall. That's got
Ooh,
Oh, that's
explosion.
another explosion.
car, armored
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, so 2 explosions.
No, no, one, yeah.
I've got to admit, you guys, that was pretty fun. If only
That
the
was
rest
fun.
of the game was like this.
Maybe it will be. Was that an explosion?
Oh my god, that was
Yeah.
This is a Fast
You
and
know what?
Furious.
I have to drink 5 already, so I'm going to say that wasn't an explosion.
Oh, blind drag, so. Bam, 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 bam.
Ooh. Yeah, this actually looks quite good. This looks like it looks like it was
I
marquee
wanna play this.
activities that they'd use in a promo for it.
I think they did.
Connor
I
the
think they
Duncan says.
I think they actually used this bit.
Yeah, it's quite cool.
He's what says, ooh, I came back and Martin's here now. That's true. And Connor the Duncan says, perhaps explosion is going to be more problematic than I thought, as a rule for the drinking.
Yeah,
I mean, we haven't had an explosion for a few minutes. A
a few
minute.
minutes. I don't think it's been that long. Has
There
it?
was,
Wait a minute,
there was
sorry.
5 in quick succession.
Yes.
Guys, I think I'm actually nailing this so far. No one's even chasing
You're doing
me.
so much better than in the van. Yeah.
Really well.
Thanks, guys.
Driving downhill.
I'm really enjoying playing this with your like moral
Together.
support.
Put together.
How does it feel compared to like GT
Whoa.
or Uncharted driving, etc.?
I don't really remember Uncharted driving that
Almost
much.
there. The mountain's starting to
I do
turn
a little
around.
bit, but it was nothing like this. It feels, if I had to compare it to something, it feels more like an old school Burnout game, but still not as good. Like the camera angle is static, it seems like. You can't change it.
Yeah. Oh, you can't control the camera at all.
No, I don't think so, unless I'm missing something.
Yeah.
And it just feels very... But then again, I am playing it with a keyboard, so that feels a bit unfair to judge it on that. Maybe it's much better with a controller.
Could anybody tell me why the land is exploding?
That's a
What's
very
going on?
good question. Don't think about it. Don't think about it, Robin.
Well,
Okay.
after
Okay.
you deserted me, I was
Oh,
stuck
Peasel
in
says,
the
did Martin
woods.
figure out why his stream
Everywhere I
is
went, there were
one
bad
frame per
guys,
second?
and that solar array
Yeah, a
was
mixture of,
blinding.
I
So I
think,
made
well,
an
I don't know
executive
exactly, but a
decision to
mixture of
smash my
the
way.
bit rate being
And that
too
side
high, as you
seems
mentioned.
to be
I loaded that and played a bit more, and it was
Still,
better.
though, it
Wasn't
managed to take out
perfect
5
by
men
any
that were
means,
shooting at
but it was
me.
better.
And you managed to get
And then I
away.
just think internet and probably my computer as well.
Job, Cam.
So a combination of
I
needing
know I may not say it
better
out loud
internet, sorting
a
out my
lot,
settings,
but
and getting a new
I
computer
know
at some
you can
point.
handle yourself. Lady, come in.
Wait.
We've got the
Treat
data and we're
yourself.
heading back.
The better
Do
computer.
it. Do it.
I do need to.
How is the audio and stuff, everyone? I'm just paranoid about that now. Like, is everything working okay? Can you hear us?
Yeah, what's the
okay?
balance of the sound today? Yeah.
Here we go. Another cutscene.
Again, nice. I like the color grading on the cutscenes. It's got a filmic
Good
look to
work.
it. As in, it doesn't look like it's a movie, but you know, the colors look
Looks
like they
a
would
list of
be in one of
businesses
the
and
movies.
properties on the
You're
Drivethru
really
payroll.
reaching if you're
So now
like
Interpol can just
praising
roll in
games
and-
when you get to the color grading.
It's a drink.
These are
Vin's
just
here.
map squares,
Oh
not
yeah, I need to
precise
drink all my
brilliant.
stuff.
We're gonna have to check
Yeah.
these
It's like
out
6
closer.
drinks I've
I'm
got.
out.
And soon, they're gonna be
Yeah,
on
I'm gonna have to get
high
another
alert,
one.
since your escape
No.
wasn't exactly
mean-
stealthy.
Hey,
I really want to pour it
that
into
was
the
only
now.
partially my fault.
Vienna.
Have you ever had this one, Martin?
I'm not
What's the one you
gonna
got?
I slip away again.
Dora Down?
Dora Dam. Is it the alcohol-free Estrella Dam?
It's
Dora
not,
Dam. No, I haven't had it.
It's not alcohol free, but it's very nice. Gluten free, yeah.
Audio has been crisp. Thank you, Colin.
Oh, thank you. That's
So you
good
say
to
you
know.
know Tez back in land.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're playing Asbin
They
now.
were tight.
Tight, huh?
Oh, this could be
It's
like
about time. Does this count as just constantly
Let's just say
drinking?
I lost
Because
my
that
money in
could,
the
that's a
privileges.
bit unfortunate.
I'm
No, it has to be in
gonna
a,
say.
he has to be in a
Brought along
cutscene.
camp.
They've got nobody else.
What is that? What is that?
Whoa!
As I can
That's
remember.
not possible.
And they just brush it off.
The
That's
only
fine.
family we've
Yeah.
got.
That's not them dead.
She just continues talking in that emotional way, like this meaningful conversation has not been interrupted by crashing into the ground. Brilliant. The voice acting is good though.
Looks like we're almost there.
I'll give you that. It seems okay at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah. I mean, they're good actors
Whoa.
normally, but they're not phoning it
Someone
in.
beat us
you
to
know,
the punch?
which is
It's
to be
possible.
credited.
But
They
isn't
just
that
covered
like
their tracks?
that's where they put most of the budget for this game? It seems like.
Yeah,
Into the
probably.
voices. Investigate
Or
the
all
second.
programmers working the crunch, doing 48-hour days for 3 weeks in a row, getting paid peanuts. Whilst the actors got paid.
Presents.
Do you know what I'd
What do you
like?
think?
I would like a Simpsons hit and run style game, but as in the
Looks
Fast
like
and
a
Furious
storm's
franchise.
approaching.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
You and Letty have known each other.
That'd be
for a long
great.
time,
And imagine if they managed to drum up the budgets
That's
to get
how
the
it is
likenesses
in
of
the
every major character. So you could play as The
right?
Rock,
I don't
you
remember
could play
whose
as
yard we started
Han,
playing
you
against
could play as
Yeah.
Vin, you could play as
That'd be
Gal
so
Gadot even. Just like blend all the timelines. Just have a
Could
big
probably handle
melee.
more than you think.
I can't see anything. This is problematic.
sandstorm, Alex.
Do we know what country we're in?
Morocco, I think, unless they've changed country.
You're in England and Alex is in Scotland.
Oh, that's a funny joke.
HP UK says, you guys looking forward to the restrictions lift and going back to the pub?
Oh, big
Oh,
time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
I haven't, yeah. The cask beer, I miss it. I do miss a good pint of cask beer. And the atmosphere of the pub.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And I'm in
Nice.
like a brand
Second
new
location should be
city,
a
so
mile
I've just been
ahead.
walking around seeing all these amazing looking
Yeah.
like pubs and venues, and I can't go into any of them.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, no, definitely. Just to be able to meet up with friends and stuff, meet up with mates and do that. It'd be good.
Yeah, do you anticipate pub prices skyrocketing when they open again? I think they'll be the same as they were before.
Go up a little bit. Yeah, we'll have to go up a little bit. And I'll be fine with that, to be honest. They've had a tough time with it, haven't they? I think it's going to be, a lot of it's going to be about choosing where you go as
Come
well.
on. I can't believe we just missed them.
Like, I certainly, if I was a bit lax on maybe sometimes going to
Watch out.
chain pubs for convenience, I'd be like, no, I want to support people that have had actually struggled with this time. Yeah.
Why are they
just hit the
driving
knock
such a
button.
crappy car?
Oh my god, I went
Whoa,
straight
okay,
past
you...
them.
Well, I take that back, it's not a crappy car. It looks like a crappy car.
Where'd they go?
HP UK says, I'm hoping now we left the EU, the beer tax will decrease, not for our benefit, but for independent pubs. I don't think the beer tax is a huge portion of the price, is it, Martin?
Oh, I don't know how low about the beer industry. There was a cut on the beer tax, wasn't there?
George Osborne, one beer pint.
But I think it's just for the duration of the. I don't know about it, actually. I won't try and bullshit on this because I don't know about it. I need to read up on it.
Can't let these guys tip off cops. Not after tracking him
yeah, I
all the
mean-
way
So in
here.
Scotland they have a higher, they have an alcohol tax, slightly higher,
What? I'm coming back.
I believe. Or maybe they were mooting, they were definitely going to introduce it because they have problems with alcohol in Scotland. HPUK says it's
Okay, that's
54p
all.
on each pint in the UK and
Hopefully
France,
we still get the
and
trust of
Germany
the
is
cops.
5.
Wow.
I think that's to do with the tax rate is to do with percentages, and to be honest, I think it's entirely within our government's control. It always has been. I don't think it's got much to do with the EU. As you just said, like if Germany's got a
Last night,
5p
Tom.
tax on
Hope
their
we're
beer,
not too late.
we can have a much lower tax. I think it's a classic case of VAT. British government needs to get tax from somewhere. It would be nice if it came down. I'm not optimistic of it coming down by much. But yeah.
No, he's here all right.
There he is on screen. Sorry to bring it
Oh, yeah, that's
heavily
true.
back to the
Oh,
Fast
he's
and
changed his
Furious.
outfit. He's got a sleeveless
Letty,
jacket on now.
we found Kai's hiding place. Gather the
Connor's
troops.
Yeah.
We're
turned
going in.
21 early into the COVID. Oh, so we haven't been to a bar.
Oh my
Damn.
gosh.
Damn, yeah, 21 in the US. You in the US? Yeah, that would be right.
Yeah, enjoy going to a bar.
Yeah.
HPUK. Oh, no need to be sorry. Not at all. I hope it comes down. It would be nice.
Everybody,
And it would kind of make
quiet.
sense, right? Make it cheaper, people will buy
What
more.
is it?
Oh, Connor's from
That's
Maine.
not right.
Ah, sweet. Nice. Lots of breweries in Maine, aren't there? Lots of breweries.
Get
Well,
back!
it's night time now. Okay. What?
Oh my god.
How did you not
The
see
most
the tracks that
exciting
you were
thing
standing on? Or hear the train? When Dom heard the train.
you want Kai or not?
Get to the engine.
Not to be lame here, but what are we supposed to do?
Do you know what? I'm happy that we're not driving around a truck in the
Can't
desert
Interpol
now.
send
Like,
fighter
it's,
jets or
there's
something?
actually
Even
something
if they
exciting
scramble
going
now,
on.
they'd never make it out
You
here
changed
in
the car
time.
again.
So it's just up to the
Oh, because you're
book.
Letty and
Isn't there an Interpol raiding party
what's
or
her face?
something?
We are the raiders.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. A beer called Allagash White, which is from Maine. Allagash Brewery. That's a very
it
famous,
good?
famous. It's known worldwide as being a top beer.
Really? Yeah. Let's try. Peace watch. Don't underestimate the sneakiness of a train. It's true. Things will get you. I mean, actually, like that Arnie movie. What's it called? The bad guys. He kills them by luring them onto a train track, and then they get stuck there and run over by a train. But they don't see it coming to the last minute. The one where he kills the alligators and says, "Your luggage, eraser, something like that." I think that's the argument. Yeah, trains and movies always surprise people, don't they? Yeah.
Snakes on a train. Do you remember Snakes on a Train?
Snakes on a plane.
No, Snakes on a Train.
Snakes on a train.
Snakes on a
Yeah,
train.
type in Snakes on a Train. It was the
Is that-
one of
yeah.
those rip-offs. You know the
Oh, brilliant.
budget.
Yeah, something factory. Yeah.
Yeah, have a look at the movie poster for Snakes on a Train. Quite impressive.
That's one.
It's a snake swallowing a train. Oh my god.
Here's the snakes on the train.
Get the next one.
One more to go.
I don't think this car would be able to pull this off.
That's it.
That seems a bit
Whoa.
crazy.
What?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Not gonna pull those off.
Okay, the game's starting to lean
what you
into the
got.
stupid
Okay,
side.
give me a
and I
distraction
like
and I'll
that.
disable them.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Alex?
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, let's hope this works.
Okay. What?
Hurry up, Cam. Relax. Got it. Hacking is an art.
Oh, I'm hacking them.
What am I to do here?
Key goes in,
Apart from
and it turns the lock.
Good
I just
job.
hacked them. I just hacked them.
Letty, get on board. Find Kai. I'll start the
Close.
engine.
Got it. We're gonna jump onto a moving train.
funny enough, my first post 21 was an Allagash my father had presumably stashed and forgot about. Oh, okay. Sweet.
Get out of my way, Dom.
That water, okay, water where it takes its name from. Yeah, I didn't know where the name came from. I just thought that's a funny one. It's a river. Okay. Nice.
I guess it's
Always nice when
Home Nation's name. Is that what it, was that Canada? Home Nation, the Native American name. Whoa, that was a superhuman jump.
No,
Jump onto the train with the car or from the car.
Oh, it's a
yellow
cutscene.
marker like
Oh
always.
my god, that's insane. But I love it.
There's no way she's gonna make this. She'd be falling off the car.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
But she
I got
didn't.
you. Let's go get Kai.
That was a mid-air freeze
I can't
and
get
drag.
close enough to those sexy guns to disable them.
I got an idea.
That was quite
Of course,
something.
you guys would get the best toys.
Oh, thanks, Colin.
That's all right.
I often assume with
Now
American, well,
stop.
a lot of names, but with America, if it's a slightly unordinary name, it's probably Native American. Like I remember growing up, always thinking Mississippi, or what else is there? Iowa and Ohio. It's like these are unusual words. And like, oh, it's because there were a whole race of people living there before the white people came. That was a potted history. Micro-sized bite of Robin's education growing up.
What is happening?
Piscator
in the
River
game?
is one that comes to mind. Yeah, that's definitely a Native
That's not a
American
nuke,
word.
is it? Not a nuke, but it sure as hell shouldn't be in the hands of these guys.
Oh my god,
Whoa, my
what? That's
readouts
not
just
fair.
went down.
What's going on now?
Gotta
That
get
bomb
this
on the
off
train.
The police after you.
What?
It cut to a
No! We're
cutscene,
going after Kai.
and then like I came back to it, and I was just stuck on a rock.
It's
not my fault.
That's ridiculous. It's terrible AI. but you've got the nitro.
Without power, I can't do anything.
Why is it going?
As
It's
you
going
go,
black and white as if you're failing, but you're ahead of the train.
that's true, and you've got loads of health. Weird.
Got
Don't know what's going on.
Oh,
there.
that was quite cool. Almost took 2 out there.
Kai is mine. Your vendetta.
I was going to say I was playing Bioshock
Kai
a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I got to a particular cutscene, and the people were still shooting me during the cutscene.
What game was that?
I died because I'd saved it just before.
Yeah.
I died about 3 or 4 times in a row because people were shooting at me during the cutscene.
We know
So just
where
had no
Kai
health.
is going, and we'll catch up to him. I promise. We don't have time for this. It takes 2 people to uncouple the carriage. Fine.
Just getting pretty spicy, this is, Alex.
I'm
You're taking down a lot.
oh, I've done it. Done it.
Whoa!
Yeah, no. Right.
Follow.
I want to play Mad Max again. That was...
I never played that, but I've actually heard that was pretty good. Like a
Yeah,
fun
I didn't
game.
finish the campaign. Surprise, surprise. But I enjoyed some of the vehicle combat. What?
What?
Who from the
What?
Super Show really enjoyed that? A
It's
what?
a drink. Yeah, it's a drink. Yeah.
Is that 3 drinks? Because they compound, apparently.
There's someone from the Super Show who really enjoyed Mad Max. Probably Jonesy.
It might have been Jamie. I think Jamie thought it was pretty decent.
Okay.
I think Jamie did platinum it. Maybe.
Nuke, is it?
But yeah, Jonesy almost said it like that because he loves Mad Max, just like I do. I love the films.
I was going to say,
my readout's just
Jonesy likes awful games and hates good games.
Gotta get this off the train. What?
Jonesy will like and
We're going
hate
after Kai.
whatever
Clip,
you
goodbye.
dislike or hate
He's
or
a
love
contrarian, is he?
in the moment. You know.
Is that the thing jamming our system?
HPUK says,
How are
yeah,
we
Mad
gonna
Max
stop
is a
the
pretty
train
underrated
now?
game.
Oh my god.
Lot of fan.
Without power, I
Yeah.
can't do anything.
Yeah, I remember enjoying that. It was the story was surprisingly strong. I remember because I was there for the vehicle combat, and actually the story was quite good, and the gameplay was pretty good too.
Your vendetta, more important
Kai is
than
mine.
lives. God damn it. We're hurting Kai more than you realize.
I
by
think,
taking
um,
this. Believe me, I
Oh
can
my
hurt
god.
him
Why
more.
is it all black and
Vienna,
white?
this
I think,
confirms that the Tatacool is
you know that
the
guy that
terrorist
died?
organization we suspect.
Remember, and we didn't know
And
who
that
it was?
means we know where this device
Oh
is
yes,
In this
Um,
game.
headed. We know
At the
where
end of the
Kai is
last one,
going,
yeah.
and we'll catch up to
in the
him.
raids
I
in the city.
promise.
Yeah,
I
We
think
don't have
that's
time for this.
that was
It takes
the
2 people
inciting
to uncouple
incident
the
in the
carriage.
story. That was the like.
Fine.
yeah,
Now it's a story of vengeance. You know.
yes.
And we don't even know who he was. So
No, I entirely thought that they had met for the first time.
what the hell? What am I doing
Game,
wrong?
but then she's all like, "We've got to avenge him." I don't think you're doing anything wrong, but it's permanently black and white when you're racing, which is very odd.
Yeah, does anyone realise why? Anyone figured out why that's the case?
Nuke, is it? Not a nuke, but it sure
It's
is
that
not
classic
gonna be
game
in the
thing
hands
of if
these
you're not,
guys.
if you're losing pace, it goes black and white. But I don't understand.
You could be shot, isn't
Straight
it?
Gotta
away,
get this off
Straight
the
away.
train.
black and white, straight away.
No! We're going after Kai!
Follow that damn train, CJ.
The train is not.
Hell is an
The train is not
device.
getting away.
Is that the thing jamming our system?
Not anymore, it's not.
How are
Let
we
you
gonna
go.
stop the train now?
You're going too far away from it. You're going too fast.
Without power, I can't do anything.
The yellow marker's way back.
Oh, is that what's wrong?
The yellow marker was way back, wasn't it?
Got it. What? No.
You've got to take down the enemies as well.
Your vendetta, more important
So what's your
than a
objective?
million
Is it to
lives?
take down the
God
enemies, or is it to
damn
catch up with
We're
the train,
hurting Kai
or
more
is
than
it
you
both?
realize by taking this. Believe me, I can hurt him
I don't know.
Vienna, this confirms that
But,
the
like-
Tatacool
See, now
is
you're
supplying
in
the
colour,
terrorist
so you're in the right place. But now you're,
And that means
yeah,
we
mine's right.
know
You
where
need to
this device
hang
is
back a
headed.
bit.
You were
We
too
know where
good.
Kai is going, and we'll catch up to him. I promise.
The
We
train
don't
is
have time
not
for
getting
this. It
away.
takes 2
You're
people to
lying.
uncouple the carriage.
Stop lying.
Fine.
Touchable God says, "You're just not too fast, too furious enough." Which
It's
is
like,
true.
well, yeah, but I've got to be moderate. It's like you're just, medium speed and,
HPU cases. Come on, Alex.
stoic, medium and
Stop
stoic.
shots now. That's 2 in 5 minutes.
Moderate and mean, I think, is the new this franchise.
Oh my god, what is? I'd be able to see what's happening if it wasn't in black. Oh my god.
Why are you?
There.
What
It's
was?
a magla. Gotta detach the coupling at the same time. Okay.
That was
Ready?
ridiculous.
3, 2, 1.
You're not even there.
Watch it. Jump! Jump!
What? That was a
Oh
cutscene.
my gosh!
That was a
You just did
cutscene.
it.
What am I
You
supposed to
just did
do? Oh my
Outrageous.
god,
Pretty good.
this is rubbish. Oh,
Yeah, those grunts ought to be a
No,
buzzer.
isn't.
Absolutely.
Not a
That
nuke,
was.
but it sure as hell shouldn't be in the hands of these
I
guys.
thought they were in the car as well, so I was just like, why
Whoa,
is she
my
making those
readout
noises
just
in the
went
car? It's so odd that you're hearing their
Gotta
dialogue
get
on the
this on the
train
train.
whilst you're driving
What?
the car.
No!
It's
We're going
confusing.
after
Guys,
Kai!
it's an eclipse device.
We're going after a car!
What the
why?
hell is
Why?
an eclipse
Why is
device?
it in black and
Is
white?
that the thing jamming our system?
Because you're not
How are we gonna
going
stop
fast
the
or
train
furious
now?
enough.
Am I supposed to
Whoa.
do some?
Without power, I
You
can't
switched
do
cars.
anything.
I have. I wanted to see if that did anything, but apparently it doesn't.
Oh, now you're in the right place.
Got it.
It's weird. It's like there's
Just
like
stay
a
here.
narrow box where
Kai
you're meant
is
to be.
mine!
Your vendetta. More
To really
important than saving millions of lives. God
not
damn
be
it.
too far in
We're
front
hurting
and too
Kai
far
more
behind.
than you realize
Haven't
by
you already
taking
done this,
this.
Alex? You're taking them
Believe me,
down
I
already.
can hurt him more.
Vienna. This confirms
failed
that the
then.
I failed, yeah.
supplying the
I
terrorist
had to reset.
organization we suspected. And that means we know
Well, that's
where
it.
this
So
device is
they're
headed.
done.
We
Beaten.
know where Kai is
Cool,
going.
okay.
and
So now
we'll
I've got to
catch
go
up
to that
him.
yellow
I
marker, right?
promise.
And
We don't
stay
have time
stay
for
near
this.
it.
It takes two people
Yes.
to uncouple
I'm just
the
gonna
carriage.
stay
You're
here.
still in colour right now, so
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna tempt fate. I'm just gonna stay here. They're shooting at me, so I'm gonna hang back.
yeah.
You have to get rid of them.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Oh. You still
Well, I don't know
last
how to
time.
get rid
Last
of
time you were in black and white. I guess you kept pace.
I think it was a glitch why I was in black and white because
Yeah.
I haven't been in black and white this whole time. On this one.
Evening Dave, or is it Davey? It's either Dave,
There,
Yov,
the magic.
Yofaz,
Gotta detach the
or
coupling at the
Davey
same time.
of
Okay.
Az. Can you
Ready?
let us know, Dave? How's that split up? How's your username split up then?
One. Punch it.
Oh, okay. They're doing the decoupling.
They did it!
Oh, go on. Is this it? Is this it?
Let's pick him up.
Hang on, V.
Don't die,
I'm coming
don't.
to get ya.
Yeah, Connor, that's my interpretation too. Davey of Az.
Davey of Az.
Oh my god!
As in Arizona?
That would go well. Okay, yeah.
Get Vienna off the
Hold it
train.
still. I got you.
Vienna.
That wasn't number one, was it?
Oh no, it's Davey.
You can do it. They'll
Ofaz.
catch you.
Come on, V.
As in that's your surname? Nice work, Alex. That was a smooth mission. I think you did that. You could be a pro.
Thank you. Thank you.
You let him get away.
Look, I get it.
Oh, there was this
You
whole
wanna
like
avenge your friend.
disagreement during that
I
mission.
know how
Apparently,
hard it
Yeah.
is.
There
to
he
lose
is.
someone.
Dom's
The
wearing
device
No
that.
familiar.
confirms that
That's-
Kai
that's
was
a bit-
supplier for something
Okay.
larger and scarier
Yeah.
than you realize.
Doesn't matter if someone shoots him, he's bulletproof, man.
I love the way that Letty and Dom
Wanna
have got
slay a
vests
beast?
and they haven't bothered
You
to
gotta
give
cut off its head.
Vienna and what's her face on.
That's so true.
They're minor characters.
Storm
His
Man.
name is Emil Elias Ormstrad.
He used to run rackets all over Europe.
It's a
back in
cutscene
the
with Vin, by the
60s.
way, so I'm
Blackmail,
having a look.
extortion.
I've just
murder
had
for
one.
hire,
Yeah.
Well,
but never prosecuted.
I need another one. So
Never caught.
Witnesses had a funny way of turning up
From
in the
Portsmouth,
morning.
not Arizona.
About 20 years ago.
All right.
Operations to
Had that
America
before.
claimed
Portsmouth,
they were
UK?
legit. But Hobbs
On the South
found
Coast? I imagine there's a
evidence
Portsmouth,
with Owen Shaw
Massachusetts.
in the search for nightshade components.
Could be,
And he's been making some new connections.
if that exists.
What does this Ormstrad have to do with that device?
We've
Well,
got
his name's
someone on
Cypher.
the inside
Isn't
of
Cypher
his
the
current crew,
Charlize Theron's
and we
character?
know he's been trying
Yeah.
to get his
Yes,
hands on Eclipse.
it is.
It's another Cypher.
Since we stole it
That's
from him,
that's their like
it means
writing
Kai will be
process.
heading to Ormstrad
Damn shit.
again.
They're like, we need a bad guy. We
And
just
that's a
had one
meeting
called
we definitely
Cypher.
wanna be a
How about
fly
this
on the
one?
wall for.
Is called
When do we
Cypher.
leave?
Cypher.
Letty in an hour. I'll meet up with you all later.
Wait, where are you gonna
Cypher and Tank.
Looking for a race.
Name the franchise.
Oh, looking for a race? Are we going to go to Race Wars?
Yes, do it. Oh no, because he's gonna wherever this Cypher guy is. Undercover rendezvous. Cypher and Tank is the Matrix.
Here's the Matrix.
Took me a moment. Yeah. Well, I would hope that there's only ever a Portsmouth where there is a port and a river mouth. Sorry, Davey. Jesus
Sorry,
Christ,
Davey.
I wanted to say
Why?
something. See, David, that's great though. This is why you should comment because it sparks all kinds of conversation and we could go for ages. New Orleans.
Oh man, we are Globetrotting here. I mean, forget Uncharted. We're visiting all the major landmarks.
Miami,
Title cards. Is
Morocco. Yeah, the title cards are cool. I'll give you that.
That's how long.
I think they've done a good job of keeping this kind of in the spirit of the movies.
They have. They have. It's definitely one of the pluses.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've seen 1.5 times.
We got a meeting in the French Quarter in 5 minutes.
So, are you likely to finish number 1, Martin, and carry on with the series?
Yeah, I'll finish it this evening. Why not?
Yeah.
Not a problem with
Did you
it.
fall asleep because the film wasn't engaging enough, or because you were just super
I
tired?
fell asleep because I was tired and I was watching it in bed on my phone.
You reached out to us, remember? Your
Yeah.
friend
It
Sebastian
was always a
help
recipe
break
for
down
falling
2
asleep.
deadly organizations.
Um,
and Orm Street's
Yeah,
empire.
no, I
I guess
enjoyed
I'm
it.
nervous
I
about
enjoyed
being
it.
back on U.S. soil.
Good.
How about we blow off
Because
those
I
statutes
personally,
with a spray?
I'm sad to hear that you fell asleep
hello?
because I find the first film peculiarly captivating. Every time I've watched it, I just put it on and I get hooked pretty quickly. Don't know what it is. Don't know if you found that, but I just kind of.
It's,
I think I've seen it 3 times, and each time I just can't stop watching it. I just have to see it through.
It's good, yeah.
I mean,
It's very
Gee, it's like
captivating.
that, is it?
Thanks, guys.
It's good. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Look, I'll glue my eyes open and I'll make sure I watch it.
Nice corn, but you'll need
In
to
bed
be
and I was
fast.
tired, right?
What bit did you
takes
get to,
a long
Martin?
day.
Maybe one day, but not this day.
I can't remember because I fell asleep. You know.
Yeah, start. Yeah.
I'll watch. I'll wind it back and get to where I was. Where was I?
That's a nice car.
Got past all
you
the
got.
first
Shame about
the
the color.
bit with the
But bright red.
the
is
drag
so
race where he like loses his car. Then he saves the bloke, doesn't he?
The bloke, Dominic
the bloke,
Toretto,
Dominic
Vin
Toretto, the
Diesel.
legend.
So saves the bloke. A bit past there.
Excuse
A
the
bit past there.
interruption, ladies.
Okay,
but
so you're not
who
too
exactly
far.
are we
Alright.
meeting
No,
again?
probably about. I'm
One of
probably
our
about
crew's
close
been working
to.
deep undercover. If
I'd
he's
say
doing his
over a
job,
third,
they
but
won't know
not
he's
yet
there.
half.
Did they go to the Chinese gangsters?
Yeah. I think that's pretty much where I first.
Motorcycle to Saigon. That's the name of the music, the track on the soundtrack that's playing when they go to meet the gangsters. Hey, Tyrese is in it. And that's one of my genuinely little piece of trivia. That's one of my favorite pieces of music from the film. I really like that track.
Wait, I recognize
Motorcycle to Saigon.
He's a friend of Tej.
I'll have to scout it out separately,
Yeah, Roman something.
and in the film. But
Wait
nice.
here a minute. Let me find out.
motorcycle to Saigon.
Yeah.
I'll give it a go.
Excuse me, ladies.
Colin's predicting further disasters to prevent you from watching Fast and Furious, Martin. Dog's gonna die, parents file for divorce.
Tonight I'm running some huge op. That's inside a bad guy speak for operation.
Never would have guessed.
Hey, even Tyrese is actually not phoning it in. That's impressive, because he phones it in the movies.
Do you know what? I reckon because Vin Diesel takes this so seriously, this franchise, I reckon he got them all down, sat them in a room and said, "Don't you embarrass me, okay? Don't. I know this is just a stupid game, but we're going to take this super seriously."
I'm practically running the whole thing now.
Impressive.
So they're in New Orleans, right?
Yeah, that'll be my secret terrorist network.
Yeah.
contact.
Yeah, New Orleans.
I'm supposed to deliver
Is that
something
where Tyrese is
to the
actually
big boss
based
himself
in
tonight.
films?
I don't think they
Okay.
ever say.
Keep us posted.
I could be wrong. Maybe they say it in Too Fast, Too
You think I
Furious.
know what I'm doing by now?
Gem City Record. Is that Simon? Gem City.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Having a kid is a very legitimate excuse. Yes.
Alright, cool. I got a bounce.
It is. Also, starting it too late is probably not wise as well. Because it's not the longest film, but it's a good
Hey,
like.
man, where am
Two
I
2
going?
hours. Yeah, it's 2 hours. Yeah.
Subtle, that one.
Yeah, I keep making that mistake. I have no time to watch films either, and I love films, so I keep trying to think. Okay, well,
Hit me up
I
with
always
an
struggle to
address.
fall asleep at night, so I'll start watching a film
No address.
when my wife has fallen asleep
Now
already.
take a left up ahead.
Yeah.
You want to go north
You
on
know,
the freeway towards
and then I
Seabrook.
just keep starting a
What in the
film,
hell
getting
is
40
over
minutes
in
into it, and being like,
None of
okay,
your
I
goddamn
can't stay up
business.
anymore.
Yeah.
So you must have the same thing. My modern consumption of films is half an hour to 40-minute chunks. But somehow, if it's a TV episode, I still manage to consume that in 10-minute chunks, even though I can consume films in 40-minute chunks. I can't get a complete TV episode either.
I'll see. That's why, like, I really struggle watching films these days, but because it's just so easy, like, to just whack on like an episode of TV that you've already seen, like just something that you can consume in like a 20-minute chunk.
You better hurry up. The boss won't like it if you're late
I
with his
find that just
delivery.
so much more
You guys came to me
less
because you
intimidating
wanted
than sitting
skill and
down and
experience.
watching
You
a
came to
Yeah, I
me
can
because
understand
you
that.
want the best.
Your
I
ass
also
is still
find
on
it more
probation
difficult
as
to
far as
watch
the boss
things
is
that I
concerned.
haven't seen before because I
Consider
know
this
there's going to be
test.
some kind of
test?
mental investment in it,
After
right?
all I've
Yeah.
done for you
Like
guys,
even if it's
Yeah.
a film.
Let's see how you
For
do
instance,
tonight.
this week I watched Shaun of the Dead again. And I've seen it a few times before,
Hey.
plenty of times before, and it's a great film, and it's light, and you can just watch it. It's fantastic. Even though that film might be longer than some of the other options, I was like, I watched Shaun of the Dead because that
You don't have to pay full attention, do you?
exactly.
yeah.
It's comforting, yeah. It's like meeting up with a friend or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's chill.
I'm going to say another thing in this game's favour, and just say that I really like the moon light effect.
Look at the moon.
I think that's cool. Not the moon itself, but like just the ambient light of a moonlit night. I think they've done that really well.
Actually, doing really well at dodging these cars.
I mean, how can
Whoa!
there's no repercussions to
Wasn't
doing
it?
this apparently.
It's a time trial as well. Top right hand corner.
Oh, I'm good. I'm
Dave
good.
Gofast says he might sell his kids because they ruin everything, and asks, "What's your favourite movie?"
Oh, dear.
Well, my favourite movie
Take this right.
is The Blues
We're going
Brothers.
towards Lakefront.
Yeah.
Because it's the best film. I know it's not the best film out there, but it's got everything. It's got action, it's got great music, it's got comedy. It's just all yeah. It's all I can watch it over and over again. It's just fantastic. Love it.
Nice, nice. I genuinely can't think of what my favourite film would be.
I can't think of a film.
Not even Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe Fast and Furious 5.
Yeah.
Actually, no. We've just recently done a rewatch of Lord of the Rings, and I love those films. They're like super
yeah.
comforting. They're just like every time I watch them, they don't age. They just get better and better. It's maybe a Lord of the Rings film, I'd say.
Greatest trilogy ever made, absolutely.
It is fantastic.
Oh my gosh, am I going the wrong way? I feel
Monty
like
Python and the
I'm
Holy Grail. Yeah, good choice.
Now
Good
let's
choice.
check on doors.
Man, this is just stupid.
Man on
Oh,
Fire.
fire! With Denzel. Wow, that's unexpected. Element, yeah, that is a great film. I haven't seen that for a while.
What was that? Fifth Element?
Z's,
Nice.
more light. Yeah,
That's a really good film.
multifaceted. The bit that in Fifth Element, that was a mind-blowing film for me watching it as a young
Left
teenager.
again. You're real close
Because
now.
it's just such a weird film.
You're the worst
Like
Yeah.
little moments just stick in my brain because they were so weird. Like the thief or the robber, who comes to Bruce Willis's door, and they've got the what do you call it? The little peephole. You can look through the door and see into the corridor, and the guy's wearing a photograph of the corridor on his head, so it looks like it's an empty corridor. But then he opens the door and the guy lifts his head and he's there, and then but then he just acts in such a weird way. It's not like, give me all your cash. It's like, give me cash, give me cash, give me cash.
Yeah, I
just a
know
weird
what you
film.
mean. Like it's everything that you would expect them to behave is just kind of different. It's a lot in that film. No, it's
Yeah,
good.
it's almost every single acting choice. It's definitely as if the director said, here's how you do it normally. I want you to do it weirdly.
Yeah. Eternal Sunshine. Yeah, another good choice. Haven't seen the film in years. Need to watch it again, but
Now
I
what?
remember thinking it was incredibly good.
Yeah, I like that film a lot, but I don't think it was I didn't find it as mind-blowing as lots of people
better
did.
not be
So
no
I don't know if
setup.
I was missing it or not quite getting something.
Hey there. How
Watch
you
it again,
doing this
Robin.
fine evening? Not a good
Watch it
idea
again,
for
yeah.
you to
Well, I've seen it
be
3
all
times.
alone out here this
But yeah, I
late.
should watch it now as an adult, so I'd probably appreciate
Get
it
on
more.
in. I guess you know a strong,
You've seen it
protective
twice,
man
yeah.
when you see one.
What a smoothie.
And I know a gorgeous, aggressive woman
Yes.
when I...
911. I'd like to report a crime.
No, hold
What about
on.
animated films?
You the
You
one
got
who
a
got
favourite
my
animated?
car.
A police officer is shot
Movie?
bleeding out. Corner of Townsend and Harbor. Please, hurry. I saw a silver Aston
Favorite
Martin
animated film?
in
That's a
your
very
hands,
interesting
pulling
question.
away from the scene of the crime.
Where's the package
So I
I'm
guess you
supposed to pick
immediately
up?
go
Is that
to
I'm the package.
Disney and
Welcome to
Pixar, don't you?
Hollywood, the
Really?
taste.
Yeah.
Let's just call
What do you
it
go for?
evasive maneuvers.
Trying to think. Out of Pixar, I think maybe
Now drive.
Coco.
I haven't seen
We're
Coco.
going to this destination.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite Pixar? Did you
I
say?
ain't the criminal
It's good,
version
yeah.
of Uber.
Visually, I think it's definitely my favourite. It's definitely my favourite visually. It just looks
Okay.
like that. And yeah, the story's great. Yeah, probably is. Probably is. And there's also, again, has other elements of the music's really good. As is the case in most Pixar films, to be honest. But this one especially, yeah, really enjoyed that one. I've seen it quite a few times. I mean, a little bit.
And,
No, Coco's really good. I started watching again just the other week, actually. Just put it on in the background.
Dang. Did they send
It
the
is
whole
good. It's not my favorite Pixar,
Get rid of them.
but I'm not sure what my favorite Pixar would be.
Are you crazy?
I'm a sucker for
Don't
Wall-E.
answer that. This just went to
Yeah.
11 real
Wall-E's
fast.
my go-to. Oh my god, she's chucking explosions. Oh no, this is not gonna.
Oh, we should be drinking, but I've run out of beer.
Hell no.
Oh god.
How about I show
Go
you
about 3, maybe more.
I'm gonna drink and drive.
there is throwing those things out the window,
So,
and we'll have
Roman,
a whole
plot-wise
damn
on the
city
game,
looking for you.
Roman has accidentally
Actually,
picked
I
up
do.
the
Next level
Moroccan
James Bond.
policewoman.
Well, he had to pick up a package, and it turns out she was the
Yeah.
package, and she's testing him. So the test is can he escape from
Boss man can
police?
throw all the tests he wants at me.
Right.
I've been rolling with you guys
So he's going
for months
undercover,
now.
right?
I got
I
this.
think so. Yeah.
Always
What's
have
that
your
do?
fancy gadgets. But at least now
Davey
I know
O'Faz
you
says
can improvise.
Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes
Get
Back
rid of the rest of
is his
them.
favourite animated film, or South Park.
Oh, the South Park movie's great. Bigger, longer,
You
and
say
uncut.
lol, but actually South Park is a great movie.
Yeah. In Canada.
In Canada, seems everything's going wrong. Canada. Such a place I got. So good. I love Ratatouille, actually. Ratatouille is great.
Ratatouille is definitely good.
Yeah, really underrated.
It's not one of the people that people first think of as a top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's a beautiful film in every sense of the word. And yeah, it moves me every time I see it.
Oh, it's a good. It's a good. Have you seen Soul yet?
Oh, not yet.
I've
Gotta
seen Soul.
protect those cops.
It was quite good.
A cop was
Quite good.
killed. Oh,
Yeah, all the reviews were saying it was kind of okay, not amazing. Is that true?
We're going by Pixar standards here. So if it was made by someone else, there'd be a lot more
Right.
buzz, I think, or maybe not more buzz because it's Pixar, but maybe there'd be more. The critical response might be a little bit more favourable. But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Good. I'll watch it again. I was kind of distracted because I was watching it at the same time as looking after the little one, which is always a tough thing to do.
Right, yeah.
Sometimes.
What about,
I know it's Pixar, but
I'm going to
sometimes
say How to Train Your Dragon, actually. One stupendous film. We love it. And I love the whole series. That trilogy is great. That's underrated.
But that's not a Pixar film, is it?
no.
That's true.
No, that's DreamWorks. So.
We'll see you later, Connor.
I love Ants. Ants is great. Far better than A Bug's Life.
Yes. And far ants better than bugs.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
So, one of the Duncan says, alright lads, I've got to go. It's been lit. So,
See you later.
Oh, thanks so much for sticking by.
see you later, Connor.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. And Peaswald says, Robin, when are we going to get some Rocket League in? Yeah, we should get something soon. I'll message Jonesy to try to arrange a sesh.
Well, thanks for the invite there, Robin. I'm a big fan of Rocket League, but fine. No.
Yeah, we get Alex.
You
Either
and
Alex
Jonesy
or and Martin. But there's only
fun.
3-player teams, so that's all good.
I've
Although,
never
can you make
played-
a 4-player squad for 4v4 Chaos? Is that an option?
It's true. I've never actually played 4v4. I imagine it's absolute carnage. But no, that
It
sounds,
is.
that
It's-
sounds good.
So as standard, is it 3 versus
Wait.
3?
What
Yeah.
are you doing?
So it's perfect for us. We should definitely try it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Peaswald is... I bet Peaswald is a pro. Add me on Epic.
The username is Disney, or it can be anything.
Pull up ahead.
I hope you're gonna leave me a
As in the
bad
Epic
tip
Game
after
Store.
that.
I don't think I have that. Well, I don't play PC. So how do I add that? How do I add you on Epic? If I'm on the PS4.
I assume I passed in?
You talk too much.
We're still on for drinks later, right?
She speaks English too.
And Arabic,
Yeah.
of course.
Craig Ferguson is in the How to Train Your Dragon series. He plays the blacksmith whose name is something. It'll come back to me. Yeah, Craig Ferguson's funny. I like him. Although I bet he wouldn't survive so well in the current media culture. He's a bit of a controversial joker, isn't he? I think he got out of the game at the right time, before Me Too and before cancel culture really took hold.
Oh really? What's the scoop?
Oh,
Oh, nothing. I'm not saying I'm not accusing him of doing anything dodgy. I'm just saying that he's got very. His jokes are very much kind of sexual and objectifying women, and in a deliberate way. And kind of like he draws attention to women's beauty and sexual attractiveness.
you know
And
I'm
he
the
makes
only man for the
racially
job, right?
Edgy jokes.
Okay.
Not racist or sexist, just
Ah,
edgy.
sure. That sucks, man.
Immensely frustrating.
Is this the main bad guy? He's
Yeah,
got
this
a
is
main bad
kind
guy
of
about him, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's Peter Storm, man. So of course he's a bad guy.
Screwed up.
Yeah, he slapped a guy as the main bad guy.
Fortunately, there is a replacement. One that will satisfy my
I reckon
requirements.
he's going to kill someone to show how much of a bad guy he is.
Mm,
They
that
always
guy-
do. They always do that in Fast and Furious. The bad guy, when they introduce themselves,
Yeah.
kill someone just to show how like bad they
Are
are.
you up to the
He's a murderer.
task, Mr. P?
At the very least, he's a murderer.
Does fast food cure a hangover?
Yes, Gem City Record Collector. He does straddle the line, but he doesn't go over. I agree. He never goes
Good
over.
luck, Mr.
Yeah.
Pierce.
And
My
he had a
son
very
Kai
progressive
will give
take
you
on
the
Britney
ticket.
Spears. He did. Yeah.
Oh, wait. This is your pops?
Mariana Nurk says, Peaswad, is your username ever not Peaswad? Good question. Good question. I'd assume not. Who's that person?
Some guy.
No idea. Absolutely no idea. I'd be lying if I said I had a clue what was going on right now.
Maybe Letty.
Calling.
It's Roman.
Oh.
Okay.
I got a top secret mission, and I'm gonna need two things.
What's that?
First, some cars.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Serious cars.
Okay, what else?
I'm gonna need some kind of signal scrambler, because what they want me to steal can never be turned on.
Ormstrad found himself another Eclipse device.
I've been thinking of a way to jam it. Leave it with me.
Have they explained what an eclipse is?
Bossman was pretty upset that his son Kai.
No, I don't
They
think
said it wasn't a nuclear
Wait.
bomb, but still pretty
Did
bad.
you say Kai?
Okay.
Kai
Bad
is
bombs.
Ormsted's son?
Like a
You saw
communications
him
block. thing.
tonight?
Saw him? I could have reached out and smacked him.
Oh, someone, your Muck Peaswad on
First, we
PlayStation.
meet
Someone
up with
already
Dom.
had Peaswad. Oh, that's so frustrating.
There's
There's a website you can go to actually. I can't remember what
Dodgy.
website it is, but it like searches across
Not
everything
Dodgy.
and says whether the usernames have been taken.
Really? That's a thing. That's cool.
Yeah, it's quite cool. Let's see if I can find it.
This is what I'm
Forward.
talking about.
rather than just _ interesting.
Hey, what's up?
There's your room.
While this cutscene plays out, I'm going to get another beer because I owe at least 3 drinks.
I think so, yeah. And there's Dom, so that's, well, technically 6, but let's not play by the compounding rules.
Yeah, let's not do that.
How did you find out about this race?
Okay,
Every
back in the
city,
mood.
every town in America's got a race.
Tell me again why Interpol.
I didn't see where are we now?
Roman's supposed to be this
Are we still in New Orleans? I want to say. Unless we've now moved.
Yeah, maybe.
But
There's-
oh yeah, New Orleans, there we go.
There's bunting up, so you know. Oh yeah, massive sign.
I got a business proposition.
Anything for a legend.
Oh, he's back in his
We need some cars.
back in his t-shirt. His upper body looks
that
so
I can't
weird.
do.
Weird, really weird proportions.
Look, Dom.
He is kind of like that in real life, though, isn't he?
But this whole thing
It's maybe
is
not quite
legit.
that much.
I think it's his forearms. His forearms look absolutely tiny.
And I can't have it traced back
Wait
to
until
when
it
the
like
war
cuts
was
back to
built here.
that side. There's
So what do we
something
do
just
now?
off about his.
What we do best.
Respectfully,
Okay.
nobody
you see it?
in their
I
right
see it.
mind would consider going up against you in this
Uh,
race.
True. But I'm
Maybe.
not gonna be the one behind.
Maybe, although some people are like that, aren't they? It's just more difficult to build up your forearms than your upper.
This is no
Yeah,
amateur event,
yeah.
sweetheart. What'd you bring?
Oh, we're at a classic
500
race, Fast and
kilowatts,
Furious
750
race is
horsepower,
coming up, I
and 0
believe.
to 60 in 2.8
Just
seconds
because his
fast enough
biceps
for
are
you?
so massive, yeah.
Sweetheart.
That's what I was thinking.
Fair enough.
No, fair enough.
We'll
Maybe
see
that
if
is
your
just Vin
supercar
Diesel.
can keep up
Just the
with
way he
you.
is.
Now the race when we did that earlier on in the game was my worst. That was the thing I failed most. So I think Robin's gonna have some drinks to do when he gets back.
Having said that, Alex, that one was in the
Winner
dark and was
takes
so
all.
confusing.
That's true.
It's at least design like street racing the light. Because that's kind of a more official as well, though, doesn't
Two
it?
laps around this fine city
Does,
of
yeah.
ours. Keep it between the barriers and give the crowds a
Yes,
show
that-
that will go down in history. Drivers, you better be ready. This is the ride of your life. On the march.
Has Vin Diesel been in anything else recently apart from Fast and Furious?
He was in Triple X Return of Xander Cage.
But after that, he was in Bloodshot. Bloodshot?
I don't know that one.
Oh yeah, he was. That hit
Yeah.
superhero film, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a comic book movie, and it was notoriously bad. I haven't watched it. I wish I had when I had the chance. Because I watched a scene from it, and it was just awful. And like there was a big action scene where you could tell it was a stunt double and a CGI double of Vin Diesel.
Oh,
It just wasn't
no.
there.
Yeah.
So, freedom. We had an explosion, 2 explosions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we had a mission fail.
Maybe I have bitten off
And
more
Vin.
than I can chew.
How am I winning and like crashing at every single turn?
These are the best.
Good point.
It's a new
Yeah,
thought.
I'm not.
Whoa!
Just hitting them
Wow, they just shot that.
Yeah. They're quick, aren't they?
I think it was really complicated to get the licenses to use all these
Oh
cars.
my god.
Because that's the thing they do
The wrong button.
with driving games.
Have they licensed these cars?
I assume so. Maybe they've invented
I
something.
can't see any badges on them.
That's true. They did mention Mercedes earlier.
Maybe they're spot
Yeah.
There's like,
And they were driving a Ford Jeep or something at the beginning. Oh, playing a lot of Alex. Yeah, it's kind of it's Fast and Furious, so you can negotiate product placement right and actually cover some of the game's budget by featuring cars, couldn't you?
yeah.
I'm glad they've got the traditional Fast and Furious racing remix playing.
That's going to be the problem though with if they ever did a sequel to this. All the car makers would see how bad this game was, not want to sponsor them, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Dom's driving a Skoda."
Although Skoda are branching out and they're doing pretty well. You know, they could make a racing car.
I think pretty much every manufacturer now has at least 1 or 2 cars that are considered decent in the range.
Yeah. I guess we live in a golden age almost of technology, don't we? Where pretty much even the worst things on the market are better than anything 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Especially for the price. If you're going to buy a cheap thing, then it's probably going to do a lot better. And people get spoiled, don't they? Change their phones every year.
Second lap.
That's the thing, yeah. You buy like one of the cheapest Android phones now. You look at the spec and it'll be better than like an iPhone from about 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
true.
And you can still use, like my wife does, an iPhone from 4 years ago.
Yeah, well, I got one for the smashed screen about
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Yours was second hand when you got it, wasn't it?
I bought it off Jonesy from Super Show.
Yeah, there you go. Keeping the Super Show going. He's well, that's my problem too. What, getting licensing? The sequel games?
Remind me to come back
Or getting a phone?
This
Tech,
city
yeah. I know.
Well, I should say well done, Alex. You're in the lead and driving really well. Yeah. Also, I love the car damage. That's kind of ridiculous.
I just every single corner I've crashed. I don't know how I'm winning.
Let's look at the front of your car again.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh no! Here they come. Oh god!
Oh, no.
I've hit the NOS button.
You're good, you're good. No, you're not.
No. Alright.
That's fine. I can just brush it off. That'll buff out. What? I didn't even crash then.
He's hit his NOS, it's fine. You wait,
that's
wait
true.
patiently. Time
You're
it.
back.
You did it too soon.
You're crashing, but you're crashing productively. That is true.
You are.
That is true.
After about that one.
That was a pretty good turn, actually.
That was a good
That's
one.
good, yeah.
That one was.
Oh, almost.
Oh god! Oh god, no!
You're alright. Okay.
Did you guys find a 3-player game you can play? Good question. Rocket League? Martin, do you say you haven't got Rocket League?
Oh no, I've got it. It's free, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
it's
is
free to
actually.
play.
Yeah, it's free to play.
I mean, is there anything that you guys would like us to play? I'm up
Yeah.
for pretty much anything.
Yeah, I guess
I
you
actually was thinking of doing a stream
Ooh.
at some point in the next couple of days, maybe even
Yeah,
tomorrow.
do it.
You guys are both welcome to join me, or it can be a solo one, I don't mind. I was going to play some Bloodborne, so one of my favourite games, thanks to Martin, who got me into it.
Well, I persuaded you to dive back in because you played it before, hadn't you? A bit of it.
I had, and I kind of like it petered out for me. But no, you convinced me to give it another go, and you were so right. It was great. So I might play it in the next couple of days, and I was thinking I might make a new character and either make you Martin or you Robin, and roleplay as either of you. So.
I like it.
By all means.
I don't think any character looks good in that game, so it's going to be like some horrible, grim character, regardless. So yeah, why not make it? Why not make it us?
Your car has magically repaired. Points out the.
Where'd you find Cam anyway?
It's amazing.
You know, I'm realizing now. I think they found me.
Whoa.
I was 10.
We played a bit of Helldivers, which was quite fun a while ago, didn't we?
Oh yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Yeah.
That was
And
good
our
fun.
parents
The
constantly
Rocket League, and then of course we played Apex before now as well.
And one night,
We have.
Apex, yeah.
I caught them trying to get into my house.
Suppose we could do that.
They were
An
scared.
annual event. For me at least.
They just wanted
Let's
someone
go
to
back and
this.
prove how bad we are at first.
Still
Yeah.
bad. I
I
haven't
guess
leveled
I
up
hid
at
them
all.
from my parents,
Yeah.
but they were crying. So you just played.
Yeah, love for Bloodborne.
Talked about calling.
One
Bloodborne,
battle
yes.
And after
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, I think
good.
that might be what I do either tomorrow or over the weekend.
we've been through
Yeah.
a hell of a lot.
It's a good streaming game as well.
What about their
Yeah.
parents?
I
Is
like
it a
watching.
challenge or
It's quite fun
Grab
to
the
watch.
piece for the cars.
Yeah, parts where you can
Don's
just
probably
chill.
halfway to Rome,
and
the Scrambler by now.
I think there's something about someone taking quite a few turns on a difficult boss where you can really get behind that player and be like, come on, you can do it. And giving tips and hints on how to be successful.
okay?
I was thinking as well, Jackbox could be quite fun to do on a stream. Because you guys would only need your phones, and then also like we could just put it out there, put the code out, and then have like
People
some
could join us, yeah,
guys in the chat
absolutely.
join us,
You're right.
and
That'd be
do
great.
it on like a first come first served basis maybe,
We're stashing the cars
or
for
do
Roman
some like
now.
alternate
I'll
each
send you the
time, or
coordinates.
See you back.
I think that could be quite fun.
That's a great idea. I'm up for that.
Really good. Because you only need like one copy of the game, don't you?
Yeah, I've got a couple of packs. There's a really fun one called, I can't remember actually I can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of like Among Us but on Jackbox.
Oh, that's the murderer one.
No, it's literally like you're on an alien spaceship and you've got to try and work out who's the alien. And
so it's
there's two
literally like
aliens.
Among Us.
It is, yeah.
I'm feeling kind of exposed out here.
That one's really fun.
It's hard to be all
Oh my god.
Alex just casually destroying the city.
Okay, man, I'm at the old thing.
There's no repercussions. Goodbye. Absolute carnage.
It's pretty epic. I'm confused as to why you're just driving through a city. Suburbs, anyway.
Goodbye
It's
to
New
you.
Orleans. Is this what New Orleans looks like? Really?
I don't know. When I think of New Orleans, I always think of like Princess and the Frog and Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I think it might have changed since those.
Old school. Yeah, exactly. I think there are elements that you know, like like in London, there are still the old buildings.
Oh yeah.
Still a few elements of its
Yes,
part.
there are. Yeah.
Of
Because it
course.
still has its famous. Is it Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
Uh,
It was a metropolitan city.
parade. Yeah. Alright,
What's happening
let's
now?
move
We're
on.
just
This
this
is
is
like
the worst bit of the game in my opinion. Like when you're just driving between missions. Oh my god. What was that? And that police officer doesn't seem bothered by that.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care whatsoever.
Not only did you get a random ramp, but whatever benefits and coolness it gave you was just immediately stopped by a big truck. And a police car that didn't care. Oh my word.
I know you've praised like the vehicle damage, but I feel like GTA did it better. So many games have done that better.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I'm just
Burnout was so long
impressed.
ago, and that was way better in terms of vehicle damage.
It's true, I had Dirt Rally on the Xbox 360.
For the original.
Great vehicle damage. Yeah. Like the car combat game, where it wasn't just racing, it was combat as well. Like arena combat, where you have a little obstacle course and you drive around it and try to damage the other cars. It's a fun game. But the graphics,
Oh, you were in a
it's
film
best.
cast. That's cool.
Sorry, I just knocked my mic. Whoops.
Oh, you better be sorry. Vin.
Causing trouble.
Here he is.
Talk to me, Roman.
No, man, I'm good. I swear. I mean, I've already been
Vin.
pushed out of a plane,
Pushed out of a
Already
plane.
been
So that
harpooned
happened in Fast and
and
Furious
damn
8.
near
So yeah,
drowned,
this is after.
which means
The
I'm
events
pretty
of 8.
down for anything, right?
Chronology confirmed.
When in doubt,
Ooh.
do what I do.
I've seen what
Wait,
you
hang
do.
on. The
That's why I'm
plane?
kinda
Was that
terrified.
7 or 8? Oh my god, can't remember.
We'll have eyes.
He was pushed. Do you mean was it the parachute drop?
Kicking back with
I'm
drink
guessing it's
bars,
when they
splatter
came
my
out of the
brains
plane
all
with
Yeah,
cars.
that was 7.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm such an
I
idiot.
feel better already.
Well, I can't remember.
Whoa.
There were planes in 8, and I
So
can't remember
long
exactly what
you've
happened.
forgotten Who you are.
And
I
8
believe
was
you.
the submarine and the cars all driving themselves
Yeah.
in New
Yeah,
York.
the plane bit was the baby, saving the baby.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
I'm getting spoilers here now,
I
guys.
am.
Sorry,
Man,
I
I got this.
Oh, Martin, I kind of want you to go from watching number 1 just to watching like 7 or 8, just to see
Yeah, you should, just to see.
the
Madness.
difference.
But how do we get to this point?
It's an evolution. It's a slow, gradual progression. I'd like to
I
say,
ain't got this shit crazy.
but it's not.
What'd you
So
say?
8 now, right?
We doing
Whoa.
this unless you have a second
Yeah,
thoughts.
the 9th one
better
coming
not
out
screw
very
this up.
soon, I think.
Yeah, this
daddy
year.
called in the
It
best.
was April, but
Worry
maybe
about
has been
the
pushed back along with a bunch of others because
Well, it was pushed back by over a year.
You're an errand boy.
So we're
It
probably
was meant to come out in
Aaron.
2020.
Look this up
25
so
hours
calm.
worth of stuff, right?
So show a little respect, homie.
Yeah, man.
How long's this game?
about 5 hours, man.
Oh, that's not too long.
How far through the game are we?
You got this, Roman.
We must be quite far if it's only 5 hours. 3.5
Follow me to our infiltration point. No comms
Oh
from
my
now on
God.
until I tell you.
How we supposed to get through these docks without being spotted?
We're not going.
I think Fast and Furious 9 is still scheduled to come out in April.
It's supposed to be a
but
stealth mission.
who knows?
Hey, you're talking too.
Both
Yeah.
of you quiet.
I really hope I can see it in the cinema. Like, genuinely, I would only go to the cinema for something as crazy as like Fast and Furious these days.
That's kind of risky. Yeah.
It's just a fun film.
Damn, crazy ass. Driving on a cargo ship. Great.
What do you guys think is going to happen with the film industry? Do you think the pandemic has changed the way films are going to be released forever? Is there going to be cinema released and a home release?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, things have definitely changed, haven't they? Like, do you think a lot of people have enjoyed the fact that they can see a lot of these releases like instantly on their streaming services?
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how, if Disney ever publishes them, what the figures are for Raya and the Last Dragon and what was the other one they did? Mulan.
Purchases.
Because how willing are people to pay $20 to $30 to rent a movie on their TV? That's the question.
Yeah.
You know, and even then, it seems to be doing well for family movies, but for non-family movies, particularly things like superhero blockbusters, where the target audience is mostly teenage boys or young adult males, who are the kind of people who prefer to see things on the big screen, or if they're going to see them on their TV or their computer, not pay for them. You know?
Yeah.
And they're going to have to know how to work around pay blocks. Whereas family entertainment is more likely, that audience is more likely to pay for their movies on a streaming platform. So, yeah, I think monetarily, it's still absolutely in studio's best interest to go for the cinema model because it's a mission fail. I don't know
where I was supposed to be going.
Yeah, studios will make a lot more money through cinema releases because they can just sell more tickets, and even if they're only taking on average about 50% of the ticket price, they still, a movie can make $1 to $2 billion at the cinema, which means the studio will take $500 million to $1 billion. Whereas on home media platforms, they're going to struggle to make $200 to $300 million.
Yeah.
You know? So, which, given that they're still going to have to spend $100 million in marketing, as well as the budget of the movies. I guess the thing though, studios' expenses aren't really going to change if you take out the cinema model, because they're still going to spend hundreds of millions on the movie, and then they're still going to spend $100 million on the advertising. You know?
Yeah, but surely the advertising is going to be aimed at people who've already got the subscription. Because something like Mulan or the latest Disney one,
Raya and the Last Dragon. Yeah.
Like, their primary target is people who have subscribed already to Disney Plus. To Disney.
That's a good point.
So,
yes,
surely most people will only be viewing the advertising for that on the platform itself. You know, like when you log in, it's like if a trailer comes up or whatever.
Yeah. But then
the advertising budget doesn't have to be as crazy. I'd imagine.
I don't know though, because you still, all new content on streaming platforms like WandaVision and the upcoming Loki series, they create the new content primarily to draw new subscribers. It's not to reward existing subscribers so much as it is to attract new ones. Obviously, there is a reward element there, justifies people staying hooked to their subscription service. But particularly for Disney, they've got such a strong back catalogue that they don't really need to worry about rewarding people for staying with them.
True, but
attracting new people.
Yeah,
right?
But I'd say that probably the majority of their the buzz for the new movies that they're releasing comes from people being like, "There's a new movie on here," and just share it organically. I don't know how much they spend on paid advertising. I'm sure it's still a huge whack. But trying to get someone to go to an actual physical cinema is surely more difficult than.
I mean, I feel like when the pandemic is over, people are going to be so kind of, they miss the experience of going to the cinema. Like, I know I do. I miss, even though I hate the cinema in many ways. I hate like when I'm there, any kind of rustling of popcorn. I'm like,
so, kids.
Oh, what do I have to do?
Really annoying.
Just in general.
No.
That's the weird thing about kids. Like, I really love my, love my daughter. Don't be taking out other kids.
Would you forgive your daughter anything? You know, if she were in the cinema context and making that noise, that really noisy from other kids.
No.
You wouldn't forgive her?
Of course I forgive her, but...
Never hold it over after the rest of the one.
Don't ruffle your popcorn, because it's not fair on the others, you know? I'm not going to be one of those. Lets the kid do whatever. No, they're the worst. They're the worst parents.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You know what I really hate?
Kinda.
Roman, take it easy.
You take it easy. You ain't in the
Kid.
middle of a
Well,
war zone.
speaking of annoying people in the cinema, there was one experience, I can't remember which film it was, but I went to the cinema and this man sat next to me and he had 3 packets of crisps. Big packets. Yeah. And
3
popcorn.
big packets of crisps.
Yeah. 3 big ones. And,
oh my god.
And a popcorn. Yeah. Well, that was an explosion. And
I'm using this as a wrecking ball. Look at this.
Take Fast 5.
This is Berlin all over again.
Anyway, and so he sat there, I noticed, and he came down, he sat down next to me and he made no noise as he sat down. This is the beginning of the adverts, right? So you get 15 minutes of adverts, and you get 15 minutes of trailers, if you like it. I'm sat there, and I'm noticing that he's got these crisps, and he hasn't opened them yet. And he's just slowly slurping. I'm like, oh, it's going to annoy people. But at least the slurping is kind of, it's periodic. And then the film starts. And then he decides, when the film starts, the opening of the movie, he starts opening each pack of crisps. But really noisily, like really... I'm like, could you have done this during the adverts? You know. And then he's eating crisps, which are obviously very crunchy. But it was the timing of the crisp opening that really got me. I was like, why did you wait till the movie started? You had half an hour. Anyway.
No, I hate that. I hate that about the cinema experience. But I mean, this is why I like, genuinely, if there's like a serious film I kind of want to go and watch, or like a film that I'm really excited about, if it's not a stupid film, I kind of almost don't want to watch it in the cinema. Fast and Furious though, any kind of crowd interaction is brilliant. It's a great experience in the cinema.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Oscar-worthy dramas, Oscar season is best enjoyed on TV screens. Those kind of films, even when they're beautiful with wonderful
Christopher Nolan
detail.
would disagree with you, Robin, but
he makes summer movies though.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Well, that's using your busted ass device now. So yeah, I'm with the.
Peacewood says. I think. Peaceworld says, I will pay $20 to rent a movie for 24 hours every time over going into a movie theatre. It's a fair enough opinion. That's
I mean, that's, yeah, if you've got it for 24 hours, presumably you could watch it as many times as you like, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. No, I mean, I don't blame you. There's a lot, like, that's annoying about going to a movie theatre.
Yeah. But see, you say that, Peacewood, and I agree with you. If it's $20, but for instance, Disney are charging $30, and I think that's just a step too high. You know?
They're charging $30.
Yeah, $30 for to rent their movies,
Hey, big boss man.
which will be free on their subscription service within a couple of months. So it's like you're paying the subscription and then $30 for something that will be free in a month and a half, 2 months. And I just that's not a thing for me.
My crew? No.
Whereas I would happily pay, 8 to 10 quid
know that. Right,
for a cinema ticket with the surround sound, and the comfy seat, and the big screen.
And the man with the 3 packets of crisps.
Yeah.
I can't believe did he eat them all? I'm transfixed by the story of the man.
He didn't touch the third one. He didn't. That was the thing. He didn't touch the third one. It was. And he left it behind on the seat. He opened it, didn't eat it, and then left it on the seat.
Really for show.
But it's just
Yeah.
me.
When you say big bags, do you mean like the big family sharing bags? The like
Yeah, yeah.
That's mental.
Yeah, the really big, yeah.
What?
Huge, yeah.
Okay.
Good lad.
can't
Was he,
get
was,
it.
he, was he a big chap?
He was not. He was about average. Thoroughly average, yeah.
To be fair, I'm slender and I can eat a lot.
Yeah, so can I. But I wouldn't eat 3 packets of crisps. What needed to eat?
Like I said before.
We're speaking over like some dramatic
Yeah, this is crazy
moment.
dramatic.
Yeah, sorry.
And we're just like,
Keep doing
3 packets of crisps.
Family. You said family.
Oh, here we go.
That's a drink.
Really?
Oh, and Vin's here.
Oh, yeah.
I have an important
I've run out of beer.
on a very short timeline. If
No.
you or any other member of
You
your
should
team
refresh yourself
attempt to
before.
disrupt my
Goodness, guys,
experiment,
I shouldn't have had this one. The coffee
Why?
beer. Why am I having that before bed?
Mr. Pierce will pay the price.
Is it nice?
It's very nice, yeah.
Okay, I'm
Brewed
going to run
with
out
coffee and
quickly.
chocolate.
I'm going to run out quickly and get a beer.
You can miss the best part, though.
Let me know what
Just
happens.
pause when the game starts.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh. There we go. You knew
This
all
does
along.
feel like a dramatic moment, actually.
We still
You
don't know
knew
who
all
he is. I get the feeling we should know who he is, but don't.
Yeah, that's Cypher, right?
Yeah.
And the other guy is some guy. And I don't know who that guy is.
You vouched for him. No?
No. Yeah, you're right.
You
No
know
idea.
what to
Oh.
do now.
Is he
Oh,
going
he's
to kill
gonna
himself?
die. He's going to die.
He's going to shoot himself?
No.
We're just gonna let them take Roman?
Hey, guys.
Trust me, that ain't gonna happen.
How do we make a move
That
without
ain't
getting
gonna
killed?
Guys!
What is it?
Ormstrad may have turned the scrambler off. But would you be interested to know about the tracking device I put in Roman's car before we dropped it off?
Now look who's turned pro.
Nice. Now
So
look
we
who's
don't know.
turned pro.
Don't know what the other guy was going to do now that he's vouched for Roman.
Okay, do you guys mind if I hit pause when it loads and go
Go
and
ahead,
grab
go
a beer?
ahead.
How are we doing?
Yeah,
We're
go for
actually,
it.
actually, do you know what? We're nearly 2 hours in. How much longer did you guys want to go for?
Well, I've still got a little bit of beer left, so happy to use that up.
Another 15, 20 minutes or something?
Big
Yeah.
game. If other people are interested in us keeping it going.
I mean, yeah,
You
let
can
us
grab
know in
yourself
the
a drink.
chat. I'll go
Yeah,
grab
it's in
one.
chat. Everyone suddenly comments, stop now, please.
Please, for the love of God.
What do you think of Alex's new light setup, Martin? He's got those.
I think
Red,
it looks
green, blue.
fancy, doesn't it? He's got
Yeah.
a proper gamer look, isn't he?
Yeah,
Very nice, yeah.
yeah.
He does look quite good. He does look quite good.
Yeah, it's nice actually. Yeah.
He does. When he gets
Literally brings some colour.
something similar at some point.
Yeah, I almost bought some multicolored lights last month in the sales, but they were designed to go around your TV and had some kind of weird clip attachment, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm clever enough to fix them. to my
I see. Yeah. Because Chris had his lights when we did the podcast,
And I'm back.
and people in the comments asked him why he looked like the tricolor flag.
Yeah.
There's a red, white, and blue over his face, which made me laugh.
Oh, is
But
this
he did look-
Chris?
Yeah.
When he was on the podcast, yeah. I loved his setup, his RGB. I've taken
Looks good.
inspiration for it.
It's
Have you
nice.
seen-
It's a very cool look.
Have you seen my
Yeah.
RGBs behind me, Martin?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Just commenting on how
Change
good it
the
looks.
colour.
Oh, oh! Look at me! Look, look
Whoa!
how pink I
you've
am.
gone- Wait, is that? So is there a light on you, or is that
Ooh.
Zoom adjusting colour?
No,
That's a
it's
cool
it.
light.
I think it's the kind of color correction I put on. No, the lighting in here isn't the best. I've got
I like the blue.
I've got a big studio light above me. You know the ones that we had
Yeah.
when we were filming in
yeah.
person. I've got
You
one
got one
of
of those in that room, really?
Yeah.
Did you install it?
Yeah, it was just next to me. I just put it up. But
It's nice. It looks nice. Yeah.
oh, good. Well, thank you very much. But it should really be. I don't know. I can't dim it annoyingly, so it's a bit too powerful.
Peacewad says, I'm lurking and playing Rocket League, but I'm still listening. Oh, thank you,
Oh.
Peacewad. Are you streaming at the same time? We should pop onto your stream and say hi.
Find the tracker and disable it.
Signal's still coming through though.
Doesn't mean Roman's
I'm
anywhere
a
near.
big fan of
Moments
Rocket
to
League. I should really get back into it.
Yeah, fire it up.
I do have Dominic Toretto's car in Rocket League.
What's he do? Yeah. Just filming in again. What's happening?
So Tyrese has been kidnapped. Roman's been kidnapped by the bad guys, and one of the characters who we don't know, you know, the one who won the race, installed a tracking device on his car so we can track him down.
Roman's still going north, not slowing down much either.
So there you go.
Thank you.
I'm paying a little bit more attention this time. Still don't know who the bad guy is though, or what his deal is, what he wants.
He wants the Eclipse device, obviously.
Obviously.
Whatever that
not
thing
heading north
does.
anymore. Going west now, at the end of the road you're on.
West.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Would this be more fun if you had like a little HUD map and you didn't have a waypoint? So when she says he's going west now, you had to kind of...
I think so. I think, yeah.
Take a left at the upcoming junction. He's still headed west.
The thing is, like, everything comes up so quickly that when they say like turn left at the upcoming junction, you can't see far enough ahead.
Yeah.
For it to, I don't know. There's something about the angle that's just not quite right for that.
Just past the marina. You should be able to catch up to him soon.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit tight on the car. Maybe if the camera was slightly pulled back, would that make it easier to see your surroundings, or would that be too much?
I wonder if there is an option. That'd be amazing if I found that out now. Oh, what's happened?
It's the game crashed.
The game just froze.
No, okay, we're back.
Wow.
All units in the area. Suspect has evaded.
Looks like he's heading on
The
to
music's
causeway
quite good.
up
It's
ahead.
like it works.
Yeah. And it's got that nice cinematic sound.
I mean, to be fair, when everyone says a game is terrible, you are trying to look for
The
things that
positives.
give a redeeming factors, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I mean, not having played it, so I don't have the visceral experience of the control scheme, but I think more like this game is bland more than it's bad. Is that fair, Alex? Is that...
It feels very outdated. Like, there's no impact when you hit into things.
Okay, thanks for the heads up.
Like the car, that just did nothing.
Whatever he's preparing, it must be
Just feels kind of thin.
Yeah.
Yep, he's on the causeway. You should be able to see him by now.
Is that him?
Okay, I clearly hadn't got to the turning point yet.
No.
Who's the car with the help bar? Is that Roman's car? Is that the car that he's in?
No, that's Letty.
Oh.
He's on the bridge.
Because you're bashing each other. I thought.
He's just ahead.
I don't see him, and it's not like Roman exactly fades into the background.
There's the car.
Where?
Hitching a ride.
Hitching a ride.
He knows we're here. We gotta
There's a
stop him
song.
before he starts killing
Hitching a ride. Hitching a ride.
Oh, that's an explosion.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Nice.
So get me home to my baby's side.
Take out the back tires.
Wheel spikes.
Oh yeah, look at these.
Oh, cool! Like James Bond wheel spikes, not. I was thinking like a spike strip that the police use to catch, carjackers.
No, these are some Boudica spikes.
That's an explosion.
Middle tires next.
It's going to be a big explosion, isn't it? Yep.
Oh.
No.
Wait for
they're
it.
gonna use
Wait
it.
for it. Loads of explosions.
Take them out.
Oh my gosh, how many are we doing? I think that's another one. Lost count. Shred the middle tires. Take down your enemy.
Oh my gosh, there we
Cool.
go.
That was,
Yes.
that was pretty cool. That slow-mo, that was quite cool. I Explosion.
Here you go.
Watch out,
Whoa.
Dom!
Tread the middle tiles. I'd love to. I'm going to hit the NOS button. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh no, I went too
Got way
far.
past it. Got way past it.
How did the exploding car end up in front of you when you overtook them?
Where's the thing? Oh, it's over there. Oh, he's on the other side.
Yeah, you're meant to go up the ramp, it looked like. You want to go up the ramp?
Fight fire with fire.
Miniaturized
Oh,
tank
shit.
covered in
Oh.
Fire
Cypher's
with
plan.
fire.
A little side project I gave Ramsey.
Use
I
it.
think you
Give
can
me
go
some
across now,
space
can't
to move alongside the
Oh,
transport.
I mentioned Ramsey. That's a name check to a character from the movies.
Can I swap? I'll swap to Dom, can I? I can't swap to any of them. Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh, do you?
Oh, that was phew.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's helped, but
You're now on the ground and
was something.
they're up in the air.
Here we go. Here we go. Yes.
Anyway. What just happened? Oh, that was Nos, right. Yeah, Alex, you're in there.
Last set of wheels to go.
Destroy the front wheels. Destroy the front wheels. Exploding.
Oh my god.
Explosion.
Be intense.
The music, the crescendo is coming.
It's crescendoing.
It does feel like a kind of a main action sequence of the whole game.
The music actually reminds me of the music in Uncharted 4 at the end.
Oh.
Or when you're going into the caverns at the end.
Oh my god, don't worry. Yeah, like you know, yeah. Not to, I don't want to give any spoilers because that's an actually good game, but you know, the final sequence. But
yeah. Oh, that game's good.
How many more cars are on this thing to explode? I feel like it's like should have reached its limit now. Nice. Destroy the front tires.
You know what, guys? We're 10 followers off having 100 followers. We've got
So
90.
close. Oh, wow.
come on, guys. 10 followers. We need 10 more followers. How can let's do this?
Ask your friends. I mean, there's not, I believe there's 9 people watching, so
There's
good
probably
luck to us.
there's probably not any benefit to having followers that are gonna stick around in fairness, but it'd be nice to have the big
The big
triple
1 0.
digits.
Wait, it just said 1 0, no 1 0 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here we go. Explosion?
Explosion? Yeah, it's gonna happen.
No,
That
explosion.
wasn't.
Okay.
Wait for it.
I suppose they got to interrogate the
I
character.
mean, if it happened
a good
right
point.
then, that would have been perfect comic timing, though.
Then he's in more of this than I expected.
Where's Roman?
I feel like I have to do some drinking for all the explosions I missed then.
You really take that. It was at least 10, 15.
Never catch him.
You'll never catch
I'm
him.
not chasing him. He's running for
Gary,
He said his
this is all
name.
a distraction.
Omid?
Tell me you
Omrad?
have something.
What was his name?
Warehouses listed from the data drive we got in Morocco. We'll take one, you guys take the other?
Got it.
Yeah, but which one? You gotta agree which one.
I genuinely can't tell. Like, this seems like another little problem that they're dealing with. Roman getting kidnapped.
Well, this definitely
I don't
looks
know,
like a
like,
bad guy
where this
there.
fits in the grand scheme of the game.
Let's get closer.
Oh,
You could either scare them
was
off or
Martin
get
just
caught on
dropped off?
just lost Martin.
So we
Wow.
sit
Oh,
here
the
and
Martin's
nice.
internet go down again.
How
Oh
fun is
no.
that for
Oh
anyone?
no.
Life doesn't happen on demand, Cam.
Wouldn't you
Trippy
rather be the
colorization
bad
stuff
guy
going on.
sometimes?
Oh,
Come
Gem
and go
City
as you
Records.
please, doing
Gotta
your
go pick up the
nefarious
toddler from his
deeds,
grandparents' house. See
letting
you guys
some
next
other
time.
dork sit
Thanks for
outside
Oh,
your
sticking
joining
around
us.
for this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do worry about you sometimes.
No, that's really
Yeah,
nice of
way
you.
too
Thanks.
much.
And we'll see you next time. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, see you next
it's gotta
time.
be him.
We don't know that.
Okay, so
They
what's
killed
happening with
Roman?
Martin's
I'll call Letty.
thing? Should we go back to
Yeah.
our previous setup?
Yeah, maybe. I guess his
Can't
internet's
sit here
gone.
and wonder. I'm going after
Just
him.
messaging
Cam,
you
wait.
now. Find out what's it.
Too late.
Damn it, Cam!
Make Cam. Race after Cam. Oh, there's a character called Cam.
I could drive through there. There's an indestructible fence in the way.
Yeah, all the other fences have been destructible in this game so far. Yeah, Martin's internet's gone down.
Oh, here he is.
He's back. He's back again.
Yes, good.
Yes, he's back. Back again.
Good.
Whose car is this and where did it come from?
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Race after Cam.
Gotta stop it and get a look inside.
And what if they have a guy in there shooting back at us?
Please, this'll be easy compared to escaping an avalanche and taking down an armored train. Plus,
True.
I have a little something to help us this time.
There's a machine gun on the roof. Oh, was that an explosion? Open the back doors of the truck.
As if on cue, here comes the guy with the gun.
We could have done with that luck when we were scratching lottery tickets back in Barcelona.
You keep firing that power doohickey, I'll do the ramming.
Whoa.
So what happened when I was gone?
This level started.
This level started. Yeah, not much really.
I don't think you missed anything. I think the cutscene had ended when you.
Okay. The truck landed on its side. That's where I got to. Truck landed on its side, slid.
Oh, the guy driving the truck died, but not before saying some dramatic last words.
Oh, I see. Okay, good.
But you'll never catch the villain. And then Dom said the most awesome line, which was, "We're not chasing him. He's running from me."
Oh, nice. Yeah,
that is
very
a good
badass.
line.
Yeah.
I think they came up with that line and then designed the whole game around it.
The whole game.
Most likely.
I've noticed there's these shockwave things happening periodically.
I
What's
don't-
there? There it was again.
Yeah, so that's it. There we go. That's what you want to do. You want to shock them.
Oh, you've got some kind of sonic boom thing on your car.
Used to
Is that
collide
what
the
it is?
truck with obstacles. Yeah, so I'm using it to damage the truck basically.
Right.
You like push it a bit, push it around a bit.
Just a few more hits.
Just a few more hits.
I love it when they say that in video games, because it's what you need to hear as a player. But then you think, well, in real life, how would you know? I've never had a moment in real life where I'm like, yeah, just one more
Just
hit.
a couple more.
Just a couple.
There we go.
Did it.
Nice.
Can't wait.
Who's Cam?
I guess her? She's Cam?
I don't get
Well,
it.
she's Vienna, isn't she?
Is he
Oh.
dead? Oh, what is
Is he
this?
Mining gear.
Mining gear?
And heat-proof panels.
They're going to do an
What the
Armageddon.
heck are they doing with this stuff?
They're miners. They're going to mine into the
useful,
Earth's
though.
crust, and they're going to put the bomb in there
Word
and
must have
split the
gotten
Earth in two. That's my theory.
Let's hope so.
Marion HRK says, it's getting late and I need to get to bed. Have fun and I'll see you another time.
Yeah.
Thank you
Oh,
for
thank
watching,
you.
Thank you so
Marianne.
much for watching.
Really appreciate it.
Go get him.
Sleep well. And see you next time. Perhaps during Alex's stream.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't have as many technical problems next time.
Yeah. Can I just point out that the objective of this level is literally catch the bus.
That's good.
If you wrote out the objectives for this game, I'm completely free of context. You think, what game is this? Like, is it Life Simulator?
If you make a Fast and Furious game, just FYI, if your objective is ever catch the bus, you've done something
Oh,
wrong.
we let someone go.
Go back to the drawing board.
That sonic weapon is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And she just knocked it up in her garage as well. I've got a little something, a little surprise.
Here's one I made earlier.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, no, what are you doing in there? As you repair a car for one of your regular customers. Nothing. Just tinkering. You built a sonic cannon? Yes. Should I be worried? What do you plan to use it for? I don't know. One day it might be useful. Oh, that was an explosion. That was, yeah. Real quick car. Wow. Okay. Psychotic much. Oh, explosion.
Yes.
How's the coffee beer? Is that the same one that one of our viewers was drinking earlier? Who was it? Someone was.
Simon was drinking cold brew coffee.
Cold brew coffee. Yeah, he was drinking actual coffee. Yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
This one's good, but it's probably on the strong side for having work tomorrow.
Oh no. I think I'm going to have to hit the NOS to catch up now.
Oh no.
Oh.
What just what?
I'm not quite sure what happened, but
Not
but
quite
it
sure
looks
what.
good.
What was going on? What was that?
That was insane. What did you do? Just like close the door?
I think I have to catch up with it because I think.
That's my favourite kind of cutscene. It's like,
You trying to jump off? Was that
This
what he's
isn't gonna
doing?
work.
Yeah.
They keep pulling him back.
Then we stop the bus.
Why is it in like slow motion?
Oh, at least that one made sense. That was in context. The first one was just so random.
You are going to escape that easily, errand boy?
Oh.
Get me out of here!
Captain Wesker 12, I'm back. What did I miss? You missed
Oh.
the most awesome cutscene just then.
That was the first legitimate like. Okay, there's something wrong with this game. moment we've had, I think.
That was very special.
I mean, shit's gone down. I don't know whereabouts you were before, but we were in New Orleans. Are we outskirts of New Orleans now, still?
Did the
I
level?
think so,
Did the
yeah.
level?
That's fresh. Oh, and it's done. So that's another drink. I'm going to the bottom of my second one. Oh no. Tyrese is hurt.
Roman, get down.
He's fine. I've seen him in the Fast 9 trailer.
Oh.
Phew.
Is that me?
She's hurt too. Is she gonna die?
Actually, have I? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It'd be bad if they died in the video game.
They wouldn't do
This was a bulletproof vest.
You'd expect they wouldn't, but you never know.
To keep his pets on a short leash.
What does that mean?
He's
It
got a
means
bomb.
your birth certificate now has an expiration date.
Oh.
What?
That's the worst line they've ever
What? Your birth certificate has an expiration date.
So he can send all of you to hell.
You might as well say your death certificate is in the mail. That makes more sense.
Your country is living on borrowed time anyway.
Your country's living
she's
on
the
borrowed
fanatic.
time.
Care about the
Oh no.
and I'll take care of Roman.
She's slightly missing these very profound statements, isn't she?
Hang in there, Roman.
No.
It's a lost in translation thing, I guess. In Arabic, it's much more effective.
Your birth certificate's been mailed to the wrong address. There was a shipping order, and it's been lost in transit. So burn.
This thing just skipped forward.
The more hits it takes, the less time we have.
Return. Oh, okay. So he's got a bomb vest on or something. So we've got to get there.
Oh, is that what it is? Right.
I don't know why it's not just an instant thing. Like when she hit the thing, why it gives you like a 10-minute head start. But
It's a video game. It's are
that's
we
not
are we
okay
through
logic.
the Louisiana swamps now? I think I recognise that swamp.
You recognise
It
that?
does look like
Never found out Ramsey's last name.
it does look like Louisiana
Slow
Swamp.
down, man. Pretend you're an 80-year-old grandma or something.
The sooner we get to the base, the sooner that comes off.
Oh, it's gonna go off if you keep driving like that.
Can't be the police are nudging other cars out of the way, or ramming other cars.
Yeah. Also, Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel, is only talking in kind of comparative absolutes now. It's like, the sooner we get to base, the sooner the thing comes off. The more we get hit, the less time we have. The more I talk, the less I say. Faster we drive, the sooner this is over.
After his no, he's running from me line, he was like, wow, that was really cool. I just need to talk like that all the time.
Hashtag charisma. Whoa. You do well to miss those trees.
I feel like I didn't miss those trees, but the game just let me have it.
Fair enough.
So Captain Musker 12, how are you?
Oh shit.
El Capitan.
How was your time away from Twitch?
What are your views on Twitch itself at the moment? Like, how are you enjoying this whole streaming thing that we've been doing? I'm talking to you, Robin and Martin.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the viewers, because they're the ones that matter.
What am I saying?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's an interesting learning curve with the whole technology connectivity issue. Because as you may have gathered, yeah, well, because we all have PS4s, don't we? So you're more of a PC gamer, I think. So you can use the Twitch app on the PS4 to stream, but we're all doing something slightly more complicated and hooking it up to our PCs to use OBS to have these nice graphics, in order for us to watch each other's gameplay like this, which is just adding a whole new level of wires and inputs and outputs for audio reasons.
Yeah. Oh no.
But I mean, I'm enjoying it. I hope people at home.
No, I'm gonna get busted.
What's going on?
No.
Objectivity. It locked you in. Oh.
They actually. That's got to be like 10 drinks or something. I actually got busted by the police.
You got busted properly as well.
Oh. Captain Musker 12 says, "Hi, fantastic. Been following you guys since All Time Conspiracies. Your streaming is getting better every time."
That's so nice.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to have you with us. Yeah. We I think our streamings are getting better. I think it's just once the internet's stable enough and
that's the main thing.
Yeah, got the audio levels right. It's good. I mean, I just hope that you lot watching it are enjoying. It's a weird experience. I don't know. How do you two feel, Martin and Alex? You're playing a game, talking, people are interacting with you in comments, but you question whether you're worthy to demanding people's time for an hour or two.
Yeah,
I mean, that's always the case, isn't it? Like, even with the podcast, we're always amazed that people listen to it and the videos, people watch them. It's crazy, and we're always so thankful that anyone watches anything. And so to have people actually wanting to watch, play games, it's crazy. So I think we're just happy to be able to do this and just to hang out with you guys, just have fun. Yeah. At a very basic level.
Exactly. Yeah. I've very little extra to add. I watched I see the podcasts as they go out, and I still can't believe how many people actually do watch us each week.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, we're really lucky to have the fans that we do. Oh, that was cool.
That was actually cool.
Good.
Yeah. That was. Yeah. I think, interestingly, I've played more video games through the Twitch streams in the last fortnight than I have on an average week for the rest of my life. So Twitch is actually encouraging me to play games again, which is nice. Finding the time to do it. And it's nice to be able to do it with you lot and interacting with you live. That's nice. Captain Musker 12 is enjoying watching Alex struggle.
This really has been a struggle.
I think you've done pretty well.
I think you're doing really well, yeah. You look like you're driving pretty smoothly. I mean, there's some really sharp turns and you're handling them all right.
I say as I just immediately... I think I've crashed into 99% of the corners I've gone around. It's a good feeling when you don't crash into a corner, though.
Yeah.
Well, that cut really sharply, didn't it?
That was a bit abrupt, wasn't it? Yeah.
Have the music.
Oh, Vin.
Oh, hell yeah!
Okay. I'm glad you're
That's his catchphrase.
But we need to know what Ormstead is going to do with that device.
Yeah, especially since Salome is refusing to talk.
Now, I didn't hear everything, because maybe you didn't notice, but I was busy being held hostage and all. Okay, you know there's this protective net covering the country, like an invisible force field, whatever thing, right?
You're talking
Big time, mate.
strategic
We've definitely
defense.
been definitely been paying attention to all of that shit. It's like, I just turn up at the back of the room like, news to me.
Oh, okay. So the Eclipse device is a satellite, and it's going to destroy that protective bubble. I think is
Why
what.
is there a protective bubble?
The strategic air defense, like Star Wars
Nightshade,
program. Remember that?
Nightshade 2.0. That's a reference to the late one of the Fast 7. Fast 7 or Fast 8?
Yes, that was the one where they
take
introduced
your word for
the hacker. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he's planning on dropping.
Although I can't remember what
something?
Fast 8 Fate of the
Anyone
Furious
wants
was
to
about.
sucker punch us a free
Fate of
shot.
the Furious was when Dom had betrayed them, and
Yeah, but what was the MacGuffin?
what was the what?
The MacGuffin, the plot device that they're after.
Yeah. So Charlize Theron wanted. What did she want?
Take the NN cam to check out the sites.
Where are you going?
I genuinely can't remember. Actually, that's bad. I think I've watched
Call
Fate of
yourself
the
a
Furious.
fan.
I think I've watched that one the least out of all of them, just because it's the most recent.
Yeah, it's the newest. Too.
But before Fast 9 comes out, I have to do a rewatch
Of all of them.
of all of them. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do need to watch them through. I do. It's on my list.
Do your thing, but our mission is finding that launch site.
Oh, we're back in the car again.
Getting
Yep.
away a second time.
Everyone in the comments, what are your favourite games to play? Do you play games? If you don't, would you want to get involved in games? There you go. Thrown several questions at you.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to have people who don't play games watching the stream, but I imagine that, you know, might just want to hang out, which is cool.
Yeah. No, I mean that's what I figured. Like, I don't want to assume that everyone here plays games.
Yeah. Ooh, Aaron watching, or is it Aaron or Aaron?
Oh my god,
Sorry.
what was that?
Has been playing Crusader Kings. I've not played that.
Crusader, who was massively into
Nice.
Crusader Kings?
What's oh, mission failed.
I started playing Crusader Kings, and it's so daunting. Like I'm not used to that kind of strategy game, but you hear like all these stories where people say like, oh yeah, I was the king of Norway, and then I was deposed, and my son took over, and then I fathered 10 children, and my legacy like lived on for 1,000 years or something. Those kind of crazy stories, and you just think, wow, that sounds amazing. So I do really want to get into it, but it just seems like there's a lot to learn.
Peaswad says he's playing Gems of War.
Gems of War, okay.
Gems of War?
Is that a thing? Gears of War?
Oh, Gears of War, sure.
Battlefield 5 and Rocket League.
I could be geeky. Oh, Hitman. Hitman from 401 Kelly.
I request to play Hitman 3. Ooh.
Did I see Fallout New Vegas there too?
Oh, classic. Nice.
Yeah. Sweet.
How would you feel about playing Hitman 3?
Was that a request?
Ooh, yeah, I'll be up for that. I think I need to play. I played the hell out of Hitman 1, the first 2 levels. And you know when you get a bit of fatigue and you're like, I need to just do like something different. And I just never came back to it. So I've played Paris especially. I've played Paris to death. So I'd like to play the rest of Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 maybe before playing Hitman 3. But yeah, I've heard there's a really cool level on Hitman 3 where you're in like a manor house, aren't you? There's like a murder mystery going on, and that sounds intriguing.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool sound.
I'll definitely be up for that.
That sounds cool.
Turn this guy off.
What are your favourite games, Rob and Martin? I know that we've spoken about this before.
Bloodborne's right up there. I also like the Zelda franchise, especially some of the early 3D ones like Ocarina, Majora's Mask. And I also actually really like Twilight Princess, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I really like that game.
Yeah.
More recently, I played Bioshock through 3 times in the last month to get the platinum.
Whoa.
Nice.
So did that. So Bioshock's up there. Also really like more recent games. I really like Control.
Control's really
Oh
good.
yeah.
Great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good range.
Yeah, 401 Kelly says he's definitely put many more hours watching others play Hitman 3 than playing it himself. Or themselves. Sorry. 401 Kelly. Could be anyone. In terms of favorite games, we've discussed this before, and I said technically by default it has to be Rocket League for me, because I've definitely played that the most. But it's not my favorite game. I was just thinking there might have been the Uncharted games. I think I've never had those. Yeah, just such a kind of blissful experience. You drove off the cliff.
The cinematics as well, great.
Yeah, Uncharted games are great.
Yeah, so I think they are some of my favourites. But I've played Arkham Asylum 4 times, and I like it still. I would play that again, and I think that's probably my favourite game.
Yeah, Asylum is my favourite out of the Batman series. A lot of people say City, but I prefer Asylum.
Yeah,
it's like
definitely Asylum.
Yeah, it's a tighter experience.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Less of an open world, but I don't necessarily mind.
No, because the story's so good, yeah, and the atmosphere. I love these giant wrecking balls. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Whoops! I think I got hit by a wrecking ball.
Vienna. After Wesker 12 says, my favourite games are Resident Evil 1 Remake. Resident Evil, that's surprising, given your name. Persona 4 Golden, I've never played that.
Resident Evil, wait, Resident Evil 1 Remake? Did they make a remake of Resident Evil 1? I thought they did Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Yeah, but Resident Evil 1 Remake was for the GameCube. And then they,
was it? Oh, what, they
an
kind of...
HD remaster.
Okay, they were HD,
current gen, I think, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's still very old. Yeah. I guess that's why they haven't remade Resident Evil 1 in the same way that they remade 2 and 3.
I'm surprised that they didn't.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Actually, I really like the first person of Resident Evil 7. I like that game. It's good.
I haven't played Resident Evil 7, but this was another one that I was actually thinking of streaming because I've never played any of the Resident Evil games.
Really?
Ooh, okay.
Which is, yeah, so I was thinking of doing that live because, I don't know, I think that might be quite a good one.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at, like, scary games as well, so I think it would be a bit of a challenge for me.
I would struggle watching you play that, let alone playing.
Have you played Soma?
I started playing Soma, and then, yeah, a bit scary, so...
it is a bit scary, yeah.
No, but I loved the Amnesia games. I haven't played the second one, actually. I loved the first one.
Oh, what did you think? Quite a good one to stream would be... oh shit, what's it called? The old school slasher horror, Rami Malek.
Oh, Until Dawn.
Until Dawn.
That was great. Yeah,
Until Dawn.
Really
I enjoyed
good.
that.
Yeah. These saws aren't real. That's not a real thing. They don't exist in real life.
Why would that be there?
Oh dear.
Oh goodness, you didn't avoid the blades.
You almost did it.
Look at that.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, your health's come back, that's good.
Captain Wesker 12 says, Alex, start with 1 remake. I think Resident Evil 1 remake. I will watch every stream. Thank you. I mean, I wouldn't mind that, actually, for the story, because Resident Evil is another kind of pop culture phenomenon that I've kind of missed. I've seen the movies for the most part, and I watched my friend playing Resident Evil 1 remake on the GameCube when I was a teenager. But still beyond that, I haven't really got my head around the mythology or anything like that. Or played the games, so... Wow. I also watched my friend play Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. I played it on the Wii, actually. I only played it for 5 minutes, though, because there was a weird quirk where, because you use the Wii control to aim, it was also the camera control. I ended up aiming... I accidentally kind of flicked with my wrist the Wii control, and ended up looking at the sky, and I couldn't figure out how to turn. So I ended up like the video game was just looking at the sky, and it was spinning, just spinning and spinning. So I clearly got my character to just spin on the spot. Oh, that was an explosion! But I've run out of beer.
That was a big explosion. Yeah.
Big explosion.
It was. Whoa.
I'm noticing a pattern in this game that you chase somebody, their car crashes, and then
they almost die.
Yeah.
Weeping in wreckage.
Oh, so that was his boyfriend who died.
Begging for his
She knew
life.
him.
Begging to be put out of his misery.
He really wasn't. We saw it explode.
He sounds like Werner Herzog. He's
Also, what a cliche villain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Save
Killing
his life.
isn't good.
Killing is bad.
Yep.
All the people that you killed up till now, forget about them.
Quiet now. Grown-ups are talking.
The,
When you say that, and then you have this little cutscene, but he's still lying there. He get up and run away. Get into your car. Do something, please.
You haven't handcuffed him, you haven't restrained him in any way. What?
Whoa, what?
What happened?
Some issues with the loading, apparently.
So,
Tunnel.
was just
So
odd.
where is the one remake located? Okay, can I play that on PC? That's probably an idea.
Presumably, yeah. Because they did an HD remaster for the last generation, PS4, Xbox One, and presumably PC,
Damn it.
of the 2002 GameCube era remake of the 97, 96? When did it come out? The very first present. Are we in Mexico?
Yeah, it's PS1, wasn't it?
This is the end of Fast and Furious, aka Fast and Furious 4.
Yeah.
Come on, well, come on, hurry up. Why am I going so slowly?
Because you got to be cautious. I don't know.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
But that's the opposite of Fast and Furious.
Oh dear.
Slow and cautious.
That's what I'm talking about. Time to go.
You go.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, they're mostly straight tunnels.
We're going pretty quick now.
I've got to, because the roof is caving in. Yep, gotta hit all these out. Make sure no one can come in afterwards. Oh dear. Oh no. What is happening?
Yeah, a bit bumpy.
Oh, there's a waypoint, you're getting closer.
Does anyone know why Letty's in a cave at the moment? Did we?
Confused.
I don't think that was established, or it probably was, but we didn't see it.
I don't remember seeing a title card that
gosh.
explained. Well, that's
Oh
cool.
my gosh, that was cool. Also, where are these caves?
Yeah. They're ridiculous. We're still in New Orleans. I'm so
Oh, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh,
Oh, dear. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame that happened.
I'm really, I'm really sad now.
How do you remember the difference between stalagmites and stalactites?
Oh, I
I'm
did
sure
know
you're going.
this.
I'm sure you're going to tell us, aren't you?
Well, easy way to remember is that tights come down. So
Alright.
stalagmites point up, stalactites.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Is that light? Please don't be a mirage.
Oh, Rowan95, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. And says, good evening, gentlemen. Can I ask, what were your favourite games when you were children?
We're children. Okay.
Talking about video games.
Really young.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the first game I ever played was Rugrats Search for Reptar on PlayStation 1, which was
Okay.
absolute
Incredible.
classic.
What is it? I
When we
can't
were
take any more
children,
bad news.
how old do you reckon?
I'm okay, guys.
What counts as that?
I'm
Crash
alright.
Bandicoot 3
had a
was my
seriously
Crash
worried
Bandicoot.
day.
Oh, wow.
I was a big fan
Mhm.
of that.
I think I've got us
Okay.
a way to find Armstrong. Something
My
unwritten
first
that
console
huge
was the
digger.
Sega
It's
Mega
gonna need
Drive,
some tech
Sega
love.
Genesis in the US.
We've got
Oh,
something
wow.
too.
And so I had Sonic the
Meet us
Hedgehog
back
was
at
one I
base
was
and
really
figure this all
into.
out.
Yeah.
So I was a big Sonic fan as a youngster. And then I had a Nintendo 64, so the Ocarina of Time and Rogue Squadron, the original Rogue Squadron. I was big into that
So why
as a
don't you
kid.
save us some time and
So
tell us then?
early Star Wars games. Yeah, I'd say
You know
those
what's
three
torture?
were
Being
kind of
stuck in a
big
room with you.
defining ones. As a kid, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Rowan has kindly said that I could include board games
Do
if
your
I wanted
thing,
to. But I'll stick to video games. I was a Game Boy. We had an original Game Boy, that my dad had when it
I'm
first
in.
came out, actually.
It's some sort of network beacon.
And then,
I'm guessing
so
they
then we had
install them
Tetris
on
and Super
all the
Mario
important
Land.
toys.
Super
It's
Mario
stored
Land
in
is my
its
favorite game
just
growing up.
remaining location.
But then got the Game Boy
Let's
Color
get moving.
when I was about 10 or whatever it was, and then got
We need you to keep
played
an
a
eye
lot of
on
Pokemon,
time.
Pokemon Gold and Pokemon
So I'ma
Crystal,
be stuck
as
here
well as Super Mario
babysitting
Brothers
Junior
Deluxe.
while you
And
ladies
there was a
all
Wolverine
save the
game. I
world?
think it was called Wolverine's Revenge or Wolverine's Rage or something.
I don't remember that.
Guess I'm
It was
your daddy
for the Game Boy
now.
Color. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that a lot. And then another game that I think is massively underrated, actually, when it comes to licensed games, Aliens for the Game Boy Color, Thanatos Encounter, where you play as Marines going on, making your way through a ship full of aliens. But it was cool because it was a top-down shooter, but you had 4 Marine characters, and you chose one to start with, and they each had different stats. You know, like one had more health, one had more speed, one had better accuracy, and when they died, they died.
Oh,
Gone.
Yeah.
I remember discovering that
permadeath.
in Ghost Recon. You remember the original Ghost Recon?
Hey, I was right about
Yeah.
the quarry.
With your squad, and
You
yeah,
can't
one
let
that's the
Yeah.
first game I played that had like permadeath.
Disables the country's
And once
safety.
when one of
Wrestle
your squad
is
gets
sitting
killed,
duck for
that's
anyone
it,
who
they're
wants to
done.
hit us.
And a
And
new
like
member
you
gets
said,
drafted
there are
in.
probably plenty of
And that was
buyers
so
lining
it
up
felt
with
so
every shot.
real
Okay,
that
let's
game.
hustle.
It was also
Yeah.
like it was also like one shot kill in that game as well. You get shot, you're dead.
It was really hard, yeah.
If you get shot in the leg, you're limping the whole time. You know, so it was very realistic. Well, realistic in terms of how much damage a bullet actually did, which was quite good. Yeah,
Yeah, I really
very
liked it.
tactical.
I had that on the 360. That was a really good game.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't play so well now, I bet. But
I imagine it looks. I remember the original title sequence was like it was like futuristic. It was like the year is 2008. It's like okay, this is where we're at.
Was
But
that
it was
a,
like-
a Tom Clancy game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was like Russia invading Georgia. It was like, okay, this is actually quite. It didn't take too long for some of those events to play out.
yeah.
Those games had some really cool like mechanics in them. I remember. Did you ever play Double A? Was it Double Agent? Yeah.
No.
Didn't play that one.
What was that?
That was on 360 generation, but
Yeah.
I remember that had like a really cool multiplayer mode, which was essentially like one of you was the spy, and the other people were like guards, and you were trying to find them. But like at the time, this was like when there were team death matches on
Yeah.
card and stuff. That just seemed so cool and so unique to me. This kind of
Yeah.
multiplayer mode.
Yeah.
You know, a video game I'd love them to do, licensed games, is The Thing. Well, there was
Yeah.
The Thing from 2002, that video game. That was actually really good, but I'd love them to not only remake that and have this awesome mechanic where you had AI characters, but you didn't know if they were infected or not. That was cool. But also a multiplayer mode where, like Among Us, where one of you is the Thing, right?
That'd be cool. They almost did something
Yeah.
similar in Predator Hunting Grounds, didn't they?
Well, it's kind of like what's it called? On Gary's mod. There's a fun game where it's like hide and seek, but you can cloak yourself as an object. I can't remember what it's
Oh,
called.
that's cool.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of similar to that and that kind of mechanic, I guess.
Oh, got a couple of comments. So Captain Wesker 12 says, Robin, what is your favourite Pokemon?
Prop hunt, yes. Sorry, I just saw it.
No, that's what I was going to ask. What is Prop Hunt from Spiffing?
That was
I've
it.
heard.
That was the mod. Gary's mod.
That was the mod, right? Oh, because you're disguising yourself as a prop. Is
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really fun. Prop hunt's really fun.
Do you reckon they took that? You know, have you ever played the game Prey?
Oh, no, but I remember.
The enemies disguise
Yeah.
themselves as objects.
Yeah, I think that must have been like inspired by that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. They're called mimics.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
I don't know what's going on at the moment. We got a
Yo.
cool car though.
Stop Ormstrad before he launches the rocket.
What rocket? Who's Who's Ormstrad?
Yeah. It's like,
We have not been paying attention. Just a classic industrial set.
yeah. Nice cars, yeah.
Oh, here they are. The baddies.
It's
All
over,
in black.
Ormstrad.
Yeah,
Come
black
with us
suits.
before you make it worse for yourself.
And aviators.
Oh, Miss Ortiz, I've been ahead of you people every step of the way.
Every step of the way.
Yet somehow we've caught up with you here. I'd say we're doing pretty good.
We have Kai in custody, and we know about the satellite.
That's cool.
Kai
Three
is
women
just
lined up
one
shop.
of many sons that would take my place once I'm gone. If I were you, I would return to your loved ones and console them, because nothing will be the same after today. At long last, the playing field will be leveled.
Is that a euphemism for murdering millions of people?
For decades, the U.S. thought it couldn't be touched.
Sorry, Captain Wesker, just
That
absorbed by this
isolation
cutscene.
of the US mainland would keep you safe.
How do I go on?
We know you're doing this for money.
I
Tiger
love.
doesn't change its stripes.
Starting Pokemon in Pokemon Gold, Crystal, Crocodile guy. What's his name?
I never played that generation. I went from like
Good, yeah.
red and blue to ruby and sapphire. I totally
Oh, you missed it.
I missed
think that was the
Gold and
best
Silver.
generation. Gold, Silver, and Crystal were by far the best generation because
You
you've got
shut your mouth.
the classic 151 Pokemon, but the next generation of additional Pokemon were actually really, really good, whereas after that point they started getting a bit weird and desperate, I think, in terms of creation of Pokemon. And the design was classic, whereas after Ruby, that's when they started changing the art style a bit, and I think it got a bit weird.
Yeah, I remember playing the one after that. The
For
one,
Alligator, yeah.
the one that came out on DS, I think, for Pearl and
Anything on the outside will be reinforced.
Diamond, was that?
Radar skirt.
Yes.
And I remember it being a bit like, yeah, they just looked a bit strange to me.
Yeah, they just started getting weird, and now they've got all kinds of very uninspired Pokemon, and they must have over 500 or 700
Take a
now.
few more like that before it breaks.
Spiffing to say Jigglypuff. Yes, Jigglypuff. Amazing Pokemon. Chansey though? I think I do like Chansey. I'd rather have a Chansey than a Jigglypuff. Cuddly and cute. Sing me to sleep. For Alligator, yes, Captain Wesker 12. That's it. I think it's partly sentimental attachment because it was an awesome Pokemon, and that was my first starting Pokemon on that generation of Pokemon games. But Cyndaquil, that was my brother's starting Pokemon, and Cyndaquil is very cool. Can't deny. And just a cool design and very powerful. I took on every gym master and the Elite Four and beat them all first time with Feraligatr, so a special place in my heart. Yeah.
Ignore
the cute
that, I
pink
just drove
Pokemon.
into the water.
Togepi. Best than Togepi. These barrels aren't exploding. What kind of video game is this? Where is the helicopter with the rock riding on it?
I mean, you could be referring to Hobbs and Shaw there, or Fast and Furious 7? Yeah, Fast and Furious 7, yeah.
Oh,
When the rock just appears out of nowhere. I don't want to spoil it for you, Martin.
Yeah.
The Rock is just easily the best character in.
I mean,
in
I
the
might have
franchise.
forgotten by then. Let's be honest.
I think we've stopped playing the drinking game, but I think we have at least 10, maybe
Yeah.
more. What does he say when in 7?
Woo.
Like, Daddy's got to go to work. Is that what it is?
Yeah. He's got
Me too. My way's a little messy.
he's got a cast on his arm, and he just flexes and crushes it off, and then it's like, Daddy's got to go to work.
One more go. Cam, get those turrets shut down.
I'm excited for The Rock as Black Adam.
I know, yeah. The Rock is. I follow The Rock on Instagram, actually. Oh my god, I
Do
just
you?
drove into the water.
Does he follow you?
his wife's in- yeah, he does. He's a big fan of the Just Interesting podcast. Oh my god.
Oh, that was crazy.
I was. But he's got so much. I can easily see why he's like the highest paid person in Hollywood. He's got this kind of alcohol brand that he manages, the tequila company, and he's got an energy drink now. And he's got a TV show based on his life, like a sitcom or something.
Crazy.
That's stuff that he's not even really doing much for. Actually, I mean, that sounds unfair for me to say. I'm sure he's doing a lot for all those things. But as in, do you know what I mean? Like, he's not... That's not including his acting in films.
Yeah, Spiffing says The Rock's cheat meals he posts on Instagram.
Oh my god, yes! That is basically the reason I follow them. They're insane.
What kind of stuff does he post?
So it's like these massive like pancakes and stuff just drenched in syrup.
Yeah.
Just meals that you're like, how can one human eat that?
This man is no human.
He is a god. Yeah, he's going to look better when he's 95 than I ever will.
I laugh, but it's true, isn't it? Let's be honest. We can't compete.
Do you think, here's a question, do you think he's going to be president at some point?
Wouldn't put it past him.
I'm going to say no, but yeah, as you say, never say never.
I think he's... I don't know if he did say this or if I just dreamt it. But I feel like he said if people wanted him to run, then he might consider it.
He did say that.
Yeah. Destroy the engine. That's cool.
I'd actually be sad if he did run though, because if he won, then that would mean he couldn't really do the Fast and Furious anymore. At least for 4 years, and that would just upset me.
That's true.
But the Fast and Furious franchise is going to end soon, right?
Yeah, they're doing... Well, the main films, they're doing 10, aren't they?
Yeah.
They said.
Round number, we do 10.
But I mean, to be honest, if they're still making millions, then I imagine they'll want to carry them on. They'll convince Vin Diesel.
You'd expect so. I mean, that must be...
Oh, well, that's not fair.
Oh, what?
The thing just landed on me.
What?
The missile just landed on me out of nowhere.
Spiffing points out that if he entered the White House, Rock wouldn't be able to put those cheat meals on Instagram.
I mean, I wouldn't mind those social media posts from our president, to be honest. That'd be...
From the official White House account.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I would feel sorry for the White House chef, though, having to prepare like all 10 of his meals every day.
Yeah.
I suppose he'd probably bring his own chef with him, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he must have one or several chefs.
Presumably, yeah. It's been a long day. What do you do for a living? I make the Rock's food. I start at 4 AM and I end at midnight.
I imagine that if you're a chef for someone like him, you are just fully employed for the whole time, right? You're a full-time employee.
Yeah.
Just for him.
Because I imagine it's also like not just preparing the food, but sourcing it and like planning like what the meals are going to be, and there's probably a lot of work that goes into it. In fairness, I think he consumes something crazy like 8 or 10,000 calories a day.
Yeah.
But he had the time to work out. Hopefully not as much. As
Yeah, he certainly would be dropping that calorie count down.
Yeah. Peaswald says Trump posted about anything and everything constantly, so I'd be fine if The Rock did post his meals. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, you can probably post where you want it. It would probably help as approval as well.
Yeah, it would be useful advice. You did it. And the game.
Oh no! Oh no! What's happened? Oh no! It's fine.
What?
For some, I said like something crashed.
What?
The game crashed.
The game just
The game just crashed. What the hell? Right, the pinnacle moment. my god.
Oh wow.
Do you know what? I feel like that was actually gonna be it as well. I think that was the end.
Do you reckon?
Really? I feel like there's more.
What?
It's the kind of game that probably just keeps going.
Well, I guess I'll put it back to this for a second and load it up. Oh, Martin, your thing's not there anymore.
Spiffing says it didn't.
Oh, my name's gone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get no new followers on Twitter.
Where's your name? Here we go. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'll load it back up, I guess, unless you wanted to call it there. That might be a nice place to stop, actually. Find out what happens next. Unless it is literally
the
the
cliffhanger.
end.
What happens next?
Yeah.
Rowan 95. That's true. You do not get that with a board game. Board game will never crash unless somebody tips over the table.
That's true. Then it's completely gone.
You've got a problem.
There's no resetting that. Yeah.
That is true. What's your favorite board game, Rowan? Let me know. Yeah. Maybe that is a good place to stop then, and then we can wait with bated breath to see what happens to the hovercraft.
Sounds good.
I mean, if we start a stream next week, of playing that game, and that is the end, and we load it up, the conclusion is there. What do we do after that? I guess we'll have to have a backup plan just in case it lasts for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think I have a feeling I've seen gameplay footage of another level, so there might be at least one more.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
you've looked ahead. Okay.
No, from the trailer. Yeah, because we joked about something that might be in the next Fast and Furious film, and I said, "Oh, I think I saw that in the game trailer."
Right, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll plan something a backup just in case.
Cool. Yeah. So we've been going for what? Nearly 3 hours actually. So that's quite a good one.
3 hours.
3 or 4 hours.
I enjoyed this more than the last one. I think getting used to the game kind of ramped up in terms of the action sequences. So I did enjoy that a bit more.
Yeah, it seemed to get going, and it was fun watching you play. You're pretty good at it.
Thank you very much. Don't mind. Yeah, agreeing with that.
You've upped your skill level since last time.
Spiffing says, "Thanks for streaming, guys." Oh, you're very welcome.
We're enjoying joining us. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rowan says more of a TCG guy than a board or video game guy, as in Pokemon the trading card game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was epic. That was nuts as a child. Yu-Gi-Oh, that was fun. I had a Game Boy version of Yu-Gi-Oh, which was surprisingly addictive. I got really into that. Glad I didn't get into the card game because I would have spent a fortune on it.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Aaron. Good to
Thanks,
see you.
Aaron. Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us, and thank you, Alex, for playing and letting us mock your playing.
Peace Ward. I love a bit of Risk. I do love a
Risk.
bit of Risk.
Risk is a good game. I haven't played that for years. Therapy. I don't know that game. Is that one of those party games where you read piercing questions to people and you have to answer honestly or lie? Is that a thing?
Or is it something entirely different that maybe people have said is a game, but is actually something very different?
Actually, just therapy.
Just therapy.
No, I'm sure it's not. I want to look that up actually.
Yeah,
Nice.
There's a game coming out this year, a board game coming out this year, which is an area control game, kind of like Risk, but it's a fantasy world. Except we've done this cool thing where, have you heard of legacy games, where the board game physically changes as you play it?
That sounds good.
Often with components where you have to tear them apart, write things on the board, that kind of thing. Yeah,
we played one of those.
We played one. Yeah, we played one together.
Yes, we did. But this is what they call legacy games, that they're not just one use only. You can come back to them and keep playing, and the kind of story of the game changes depending on what happens in each game session. And someone's developed a game that's like that, but without having to tear a game or any components or write anything down.
That's good.
And it's an area control game, and the idea is that whoever wins, whatever the state of play is on the board at the end of a game, determines how you set up the next game. So even if it's a completely different group of players, the previous game affects the starting conditions of the next game.
Nice.
I can't remember what it was called now, but it's coming out this year, and I'd love to try it. So if the three of us played this game and Alex won, then the empire that he played as would start as more powerful in the next game, even if I was playing it with two other completely different people.
Oh, I like that idea.
Is that something? Is that something people do on Twitch or somewhere else where they stream a board game? Would that even be interesting?
I'd be able
I think you'd have to stylize it quite well, wouldn't you? The camera angles have to be spot on.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's done on Twitch. Yeah.
Spiffing
I know
says,
some people do it on YouTube. Yeah, they do it on Twitch too. Cool. Yeah. You could probably, because you can get, if you had multiple camera angles as well, you could do it as
yeah.
You can get apps you can switch between camera angles. But yeah, just set up the camera so it's overhead.
Peaswad also says you have to answer questions about how therapists understand things, but it's in the mindset of people in the 80s. So this is a therapy game. That sounds really difficult, actually.
Yeah.
Thanks to you guys. I can't stop quoting. This is Democracy Manifest. That is the that's the best video ever.
Good point, Spiffing. There is Tabletop Simulator on Steam. Yeah, that we could play board games. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, or we could or alternatively, we could play the electronic version of a board game and do what we do now and stream it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Those we played that one, didn't we? What was it called? The one that you had, Robin.
Blood Rage.
Blood Rage. That was it.
Yeah.
That was so good. That was really good.
I'm glad
they've got that. There's an actual digital game of that, isn't there?
There is. I have it. Yeah. If I could download it and we could play it.
That'd be very good. Might need another couple of players.
Yeah. Find out. Yeah. But if you can play without a copy, definitely. I'll get you on board. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
I don't know how interesting that would be. That would be to watch for someone on Twitch, though.
I don't know. It's like playing. There are strategy games on Twitch, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Total War. It's got the same kind of. It's animated, so there's some cool stuff going on. It's not just like moving pieces around on the board.
Yeah. I still think it'd be really fun if we could get the Super Show guys on here doing some Among Us or something.
Yeah, let's arrange that.
Yeah, I still haven't played it. Let's play the game.
I haven't played Among Us.
Yeah,
it's really fun.
Yeah, it's really
good. You're in for a treat.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we call it there? Coming up to 3 hours.
Yeah, can't believe we managed that.
Yeah, it's gone really quickly, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us for this whole time. It's really nice to have you guys watching us, and I hope you enjoyed Fast and Furious Crossroads. And apologies for some of the technical difficulties. Oh, Rowan says, ever thought about discussing lucid dreaming on the podcast? That is a very interesting topic.
That would be cool. Yeah.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah, definitely. But yes, we'll leave it there. Thanks everyone so much for watching. And stick around if you're not following us on Twitch. Please do, because we will be streaming more on here.
Yeah, do.
And I'll definitely be doing a stream in the next couple of days. So stick around. Yeah. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
Cool.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.